Welcome everyone to the JungleCast Podcast. I'm your host Dre, alongside with Lex and Kim. And in today's episode, we are thrilled to welcome in a variety streamer and content creator on both YouTube and Twitch and on Twitch from Canada. Not only that, she holds a degree in marine biology and is working towards a career in marine conservation, all while sharing her love for gaming, anime, K-pop, comics, and webtoons with her growing community. So let's welcome AquaEmpress to the podcast. Aqua, welcome in. How you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How are you guys?
I'm okay. I'm okay. You know,
Yeah.
this past week, this past couple of days, my Twitter got hacked, so I got to start all over again from the very beginning.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm
Yup.
sorry, Dre. Like
I
I
had it.
saw that I was
Yeah, I had
damn.
it. I had it since when I'm gonna say like my junior year in high school.
Oh my
That's
god.
Yeah.
crazy.
Just to start all over again. It's like not even mad, just more of a disappointment. I'm just more disappointed. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be
Oh my
fuck. It could have been
god.
worse. It could have been Twitch. I'm like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah, that'd be
Mm.
crazy.
But did
Guys.
anybody else get like a message, a DM message from a random person indicating that they like reported your account and you should go to this
Mm-hmm.
Discord support
Yeah.
to
Mm-mm.
oh you
I haven't got
oh
those kind of
I didn't
messages.
get it either.
Mm.
I apparently a bunch of creators got it and immediate block, immediate
Yeah.
block because well
Basically got it from me.
I
They got it from my account,
yeah
my old account, my fake account.
yeah like I actually thought that actually happened, but then I asked other creators just to make sure that it's not like a troll or anything, and they said yeah it's trolling, so I instantly blocked them as soon as they told me. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, good thing you ain't like me. But anyway, it is what it is. So yeah. So tell us how your name Aqua Empress came to be about.
Okay, so for those that don't know, I have a degree in marine biology. I love the ocean. Ever since I was a kid, I don't know if you guys ever heard this show called H2O Just Add Water. It's about
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
it's about three teenage girls who basically become mermaids. And ever since then, I fell in love with the ocean, the way that it looks, everything. Also like I was curious to know more about the ocean because apparently we haven't really discovered the entire ocean yet. People think that space is scary, but down here, down below the ocean, it's even scarier because we
Mm-hmm.
haven't discovered anything yet.
Right.
So I was kind of like a curious kind of little girl. I was like, maybe I could be the first one to discover something that's new and stuff. So I went into that career path of marine biology, and
Mm-hmm.
then I went to university up in a different province in Canada called Nova Scotia, and I spent 3 years there. But then I spent my last year back home in Toronto because of COVID. And I finished my degree 4 years, and then I was going to eventually do marine conservation and eventually start my career path. But because of COVID, everything halted. And I was sitting home depressed and everything. Not gonna lie to y'all, I was home depressed. I I was like, you know what? I love gaming. I love anything nerd culture. I followed a lot of content creators back in the day, like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Berlizzi, even PewDiePie, even though he's controversial now. But before he was controversial, I used to follow a lot of them, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I could do content creating. So first, I had to come up with a name. So I was like, how can I do content creation and it relate also to what I love, which is marine biology? So it took me a while to figure out a name. Actually, it took me so long. I was like, oh shoot, I can't do like aquatic because I was like, it doesn't roll off the tongue that well.
Mm-hmm.
Aquatic. Like I was like, not really. So I was like, maybe aqua, and I was like, ooh, aqua sounds pretty good. It rolls off the tongue a little bit better than aquatic. So I was like, okay, I'll take aqua instead. And then I was like, you know what? I don't want to just do aqua because I don't know. It was like kind of plain. It was kind of
Yeah.
plain, not gonna lie. I was like, maybe I should add a second name to it. So I was like, what should I do? Should I do Aqua Gamer? I was like, that sounds so lame. That
Aqua
sounds so
Emperor?
lame. No, Aqua Gamer.
Oh, Aqua Game. Oh
That's
yeah,
what
that yeah.
I was like, ew. Like, I don't know, it didn't sound good. I was like Aqua Queen, and I'm like, not really. And then I was like, maybe Aqua Empress. because I was like Aqua Queen. I don't know. I didn't really like it that well. But then when I thought of when I thought of Empress, I was like, that sounds a little bit better because Empresses are usually the ones that are like usually in like fantasy worlds. They're usually
Yeah.
warriors. They're usually queens and all that stuff, and they're badass. They're always badass. Empresses. Whenever I think of Empresses, I think they're badass people. So I was like, you know what? Aqua Empress sounds amazing. So I just stuck with that name, and then here I am now. So yeah. So
Nah, it's
yeah.
better than Aqua Queen though, because I know a lot of people on Twitch names they name themselves Queen this, Queen that. It's like,
Yeah. And I didn't want to be like, I was like, I don't want to like people coming after me being like, hey, you took my name or something like that with Queen or whatever. And I know people are very picky when it comes to like taking names from other people. So I was like, Queen. So I was like, I'll leave the Queen alone. And I know a couple of queens in the content creating space already. So I was like,
yeah,
you
one too
guys do
many.
your thing. Yeah.
One too
So
many. One too many.
yeah. Yeah. So I just chose Empress because I consider Empresses to be badasses, especially in the fantasy world, even in the anime world too. So yeah, I just went with that. So Aqua Empress because yeah.
And to continue on with the whole, you said one of the content creators you used to watch, he was like a lot of conflict or just
Like PewDiePie.
oh
So
PewDiePie, okay.
yeah, PewDiePie. So
Oh PewDiePie.
he was the very first content creator that I actually followed on YouTube. He was very well known in the horror realm, especially with Outlast. I remember watching him play Outlast back in 2013. I think it came out. Outlast. I think it's a very old
Yeah.
name. Yeah, and I remember watching him getting freaked out and stuff. And then he also did a lot of decision-based games as well, like Heavy Rain. I think he also did. I think I also watched him play Detroit Become Human. I think as well. But that was back then. But because now with PewDiePie, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the controversies that he had.
Not that I
Yeah,
know of.
I'm not aware of the controversies.
I'm not.
I was wondering why
Yeah.
we haven't seen much from him though.
Yeah, so there was a lot of controversy in him saying like the N-word and stuff on his streams.
Oh.
There was a lot of racist and also like misogynistic stuff going on with him as well. And then eventually I remember he was kind of battling out with another content creator because he was trying to compete with somebody else to get the most views. I remember there was a whole back and forth. I can't remember. I think it was Mr. Beast, I think.
Mr. Beast?
I think, yeah, I think so. I'm not too sure, but I remember back then, like, he was always trying to up the other person when it comes to subscribers and stuff because he was the most subscribed person on YouTube back in the day. But I think Mr. Beast is now. I think he's the top content creator right
Oh yeah,
now.
most definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I remember back in the day, he was so adamant on being the number one person on YouTube. But then eventually, with all the recent controversy, and also he decided to go off the grid, and now I think he's in Japan right now, and he has a family right now. So,
That's good.
I don't think I don't think
money.
I don't think he posts any content anymore. I'm not too sure. But then eventually I moved on to more Black content creators like Jazzy Guns. You guys know Jazzy Guns?
Yeah, I know her.
Oh, yeah.
Jazzy Guns. I follow her a lot. I at first followed her as Dwayne and Jazz, which is a reaction YouTube channel that they had, and then eventually they branched off into gaming, and then that's when I started following them. And then eventually I found out about Berleezy, which I was like, wow, there's somebody who looks like me in this content creator space that's funny, that's creative and all that stuff. So I moved towards like more of people who look like me, like Jazzy Guns, Berleezy, rather than back then when it was PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye. I still watch them, like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, and all of them. But now like I watch a lot of Berleezy videos and whenever they pop up, and Jazzy Gun videos as well. So
okay.
It's actually Dwayne's birthday today, so happy birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, today's his birthday?
To him.
Okay, happy birthday,
I just saw
Dwayne.
the post a few minutes ago,
Yeah.
All right, so of all the content creators that you named so far, what are your top 3? It don't have to be in order though. It don't have to be in order.
Oh, it does have to be okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be in order.
I would say Berleezy.
All right.
Jazzy, of course, and I recently like Queso. Do you guys know Queso?
He's
Yeah.
hilarious.
He's hilarious. I love him.
Wait, hold up. Wasn't it one that one of his viewers was complaining like, oh, why you pause the game? Like, why you pause the
Yes.
The
game when
ads
like
go on. It's
yeah,
like,
with
Yeah.
ad going, yeah. I
and
mean,
then he was,
he does make a valid point though. It's like,
no,
Mhm.
then he was like, because you guys like the ads are going on, you guys can't see the game. I'm just pausing it for right now. Like, what's
Yeah.
the problem?
mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
But
And
nah,
it was
go ahead,
super
go ahead.
sweet. I know. I find that was super sweet of him because,
Yeah.
like, yeah, especially if you're at a most important part. He plays a lot of horror games, so like when he's at a pivotal point in the game,
Mm-hmm.
he wants to make sure all his viewers see what's going on and what's about to happen. So I really appreciate that he did that. It was so sweet.
And speaking about controversies, y'all heard what happened yesterday, right? At TwitchCon, we all seen it
Oh,
on
Yeah.
social media.
That was
Mhm.
unacceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just crazy. Like, how I mean, I heard he got banned, he got kicked down, and banned from TwitchCon, but like,
Yep.
I would
No,
have seen an ass whooping at that point.
No, I actually have a statement here from Imaru. In Twitch's last statement, they said that the guy was immediately caught and detained. I'm sorry, but that is a blatant lie. He was allowed to walk away from my meet and greet, and I didn't hear he was caught until hours after he attacked me. And it felt like it only happened because my manager was pressing for it, not because the TwitchCon staff present thought it was a big deal. Yeah, no, that's unacceptable. And this is even worse because they fired or they had to ban Imaru's bodyguard last time she did this because
Yeah.
he detained somebody.
Wait, what happened? What?
So
Last year?
it was last year, 2 years ago. I don't think Imaru went last year. Something happened with Imaru and her bodyguard like took care of it, but they banned the bodyguard because they didn't think it was a big deal. But now this happened, so I think that Imaru needs to call a lawyer, and I think she should sue because
Now I see why all these top content creators are not going to TwitchCon because of that type of shit right there. Now, now justifiable. Now I see why. Okay,
yeah.
But yeah, that shit just crazy, man. It's only been the first.
Now that happens
day.
That happens at DreamCon. That guy getting his ass beat.
Huh?
Yeah.
So that happens at DreamCon. That guy getting his ass beat. He's not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
But TwitchCon
Yeah,
is just a lot of people from all over the world to be exact. And yeah, it's just crazy. But it's only the first day though. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you get like some type of recap for the last 3 days at TwitchCon. Nah, you get that shit the very first day. It's not
Yeah,
funny,
and-
but it's like,
extra
damn.
security and stuff, right?
Right.
they-
The
Like, where was
security-
security? Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
literally saw the video and I'm like, literally they're just standing there. Like no action being taken. Like literally all I saw was the guy did a little shove and then the perpetrator literally just left. I'm like, you guys need to do a little bit more than that. Like this
Whoop
is
his ass.
crazy.
Just beat his
Like, I
ass.
don't get it.
But nah,
Yeah.
Twitch came out with a statement talking about they're gonna add more security with meet and greets and stuff like that because of that situation.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
Yeah.
I gotta see it to believe at this point.
Yeah.
Too late now, too. Yeah.
Because anybody, somebody will get you no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Security or not, they'll find loopholes around that shit. But yeah, now I see why top content creators complain about not going to TwitchCon because of safety reasons, and
Yeah.
it's exhibit A right there for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mhm.
All right,
It's
so
sad, man.
very sad indeed. Hope she's good though.
Yeah, I hope she's okay
new
because she looked
follower.
kind of like it was like, oh my god, like very frightening experience. And I hope she's doing okay mentally.
For real, for
Yeah.
real. All right, so what kind of content do you focus on for your Twitch and YouTube?
Okay, so I mainly focus on story-based games and
Mhm.
also cozy games. I'm trying to get more into the horror realm, but not gonna lie, I just bought Chilla Arts convenience store and I want to try it out for spooky season, but not gonna lie, I'm kind of chicken to record it because I'm planning to post the video on YouTube, but I'm just gonna try because it's 40 minutes and I hope that I could get through it. But it's mainly just story based and cozy games that I play.
And what was the game you just
right.
mentioned again?
So Chilla Arts convenience store. So Chilla Arts is a horror based gaming
Okay.
indie game company. I think it's
Mhm.
just like a few people that are working on like these kind of games. It's basically horror games, Japanese style horror
Mhm.
games. They have like convenience store, the closing shift. They have different kind of games.
Oh yeah, I heard about them. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very Japanese style-esque horror themed, which is much more creepier, I should say, than you'd rather see in like westernized horror, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion. But yeah.
Speaking about Japanese horror game, I still have yet to try Silent Hill F. I want to try
I
that
heard
game
that.
out so bad.
I heard the game was insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that game is insane too. Well, it's good, but
Yeah.
also I think this upcoming Tuesday, if you have PlayStation Plus extra tier on the PlayStation Plus collection, the Silent Hill 2 remake comes out. So whenever that
Yeah, I
comes out, I
saw
might
it.
try that out. I never played
Mm-hmm.
the original Silent Hill 2 because I was
Me
not a
either.
fan of horror games when I was a little kid. I was not.
Yeah.
I think my very first horror game I ever played was Resident Evil 5 back in 2007, 2008. That was my first ever horror
Oh.
game I played. Well, I don't know. You consider Resident Evil 5 a horror game, more like an action horror game because you actually just actually defend yourself and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
could never play horror games. Still,
I'm
still
not a
to
horror game guy.
still to
Yeah,
this day, like if it's a horror game, there gotta be a horror game where I could play, where I could defend myself, like Outlast, like the first two Outlast 1 and 2. I'm not playing them. I'm not playing them. I'm not. The way
I'm
that
not
shit just
either.
pure darkness. You gotta use a webcam. I mean, you gotta use a camera all
A
around.
camcorder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't doing
Yeah.
that. I ain't doing that shit. I mean, Outlast
Yeah.
Trials, I don't mind doing it. Can you play with friends?
Yeah.
That I don't mind, but the other two, nah, I can't
Yeah,
do
and I
it.
think in Outlast Trials, you actually can use like different weapons. Like you could throw a bottle at someone who's trying to chase you, and then they get stunned a bit. So you have at least something to work with within
Mm-hmm.
Outlast Trials. Because in Outlast 1 and 2, you didn't have nothing. You just had a camcorder and some
Mm-mm.
prayers, basically.
It's crazy.
Basically, yeah. So yeah,
So what type?
yeah.
What are your favorite story based games you like to stream? That
Ooh,
or you do YouTube? Well, let me rephrase this. What type of story based games do you cover on your YouTube channel so far?
So a lot of like action adventure games. So a lot of you guys know Ghost of Yote,
Yeah.
which I've been loving so far. To be honest, y'all, I haven't beaten the Oni yet.
No, it's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't beaten the Oni yet just because there's so much to do
too
in the
much to
game.
do. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also I kind of want to upgrade my technique
Yeah.
skills and stuff
yeah.
because not gonna lie, when I was fighting one of the Oni Raider ambushers,
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of struggling a bit because
Oh, is
I
it
don't
to do with the commas, like the sickles thing? Yeah, you gotta get.
yeah
Yeah, you gotta get the
yeah
spear. Yeah,
yeah I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I need that spear tech, like I need the Yari master to come my way and like
yeah.
let him teach me because I could not. Yeah,
That was a struggle.
it was so hard because like I didn't have much to do
Mm-hmm.
with the skills that I had. And the dodging was kind of ass, not gonna lie. I was like, I can't even roll, I can't barrel roll, like what's going on? And then when I realized you have to go to the altar of reflection and then ultimately get the
Get the perfect dodge and stuff
yeah,
like
get the
that.
perfect
yeah.
dodge and stuff. And I was like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
now we're
Mhm.
cooking. Now we're cooking. So
Yeah, but that game right there.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cam.
Oh, sorry. I think that's like kind of like what the design of the game is supposed to be, though. I've heard from the
Mhm.
developers. It's like, the Yote 6 aren't really going anywhere, so you can really just kill them whenever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And I'm not sure if there's like an order to do it, because I remember I've seen one guy, he went to Saito first and then he went through the Oni.
Nah,
Yeah, and he was like,
you can pick them. You could go
you can
anywhere
pick
you
whatever
want.
you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Because
Yeah.
they're not going anywhere, and like yeah, it's important in the shrines are everywhere. So like
Mhm.
when you're doing a main mission, it's like, well, damn it, it's right over there. Okay, fine, hold on.
Yeah, I be getting caught up too. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. I be getting caught up too with
Yeah.
the whole, like the shrines, the wolf den and stuff like that. Especially when I'm going to a place where I need to go to, like for a side quest or for
Mhm.
a main mission. I get
Yeah.
sidetracked with the wolf den, or if I see a hot springs or what the else they got, a bamboo strike. Yeah, I'm on that shit heavy. But
Yeah.
honestly, like, I ain't gonna lie though, I be playing that game on and off stream. I most play that game off stream when it comes to like the side quests and the techniques and
Yeah. Same here.
the hot springs and stuff like that. But like on stream, I still do those things though, but I try to focus on like the main quests. Like so far for me right now, I beat the Kisane, the Oni, the Spider, the Dragon, and then obviously the Snake when first play the game
Yeah.
anyway. So
Yeah.
right now
Mhm.
I'm at the last part of the game right now.
But I didn't know. There's no particular order in fighting the Yote Six because I thought that it's based off of difficulty. So I thought like the snake was the easiest to fight, and then the Oni, and then eventually I think the Kitsune.
I think there is an order. Like I think you do the Oni first, but I feel like you can go see Saito before you do any of that. I think it's like Oni.
There's no order.
Kitsune.
There's no order at all. You can just pick whoever.
Oh, is that? Okay.
Yeah, that's not no
Okay, I
order.
didn't
You
know
just
that.
pick whoever. For me, when I did, I chose Kisune first, and then the Oni, and then Sato's sons, the dragon and the spider, and then I'm at Sato now. I'm at the last one. So there's no order.
Cool.
There's no order anyway. Just feel free to do what you want.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna get the weapons and stuff. You're gonna get the weapons and the quick fire and the ranged weapons later on in the game.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, y'all. I want the gun. I want the
gun too.
I want the musket.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. That musket is nice, but it takes a long ass time to reload. So you gotta prep your shots right.
And you probably can't do stuff with that too because the noise it makes.
No, you can't. You can't do stuff with that. But you're gonna use a gun. Just be ready to reload for a very long time. And you gotta hold that.
Yeah.
You gotta hold the aim button for a while for that shit to reload.
Yeah. Well, it's based off of old time gun making. So like it takes a while for it to reload. I heard back then like muskets, like especially during wars, like people be taking their sweet time sometimes, and then by the time they reload it, boom.
Yeah, they gotta
a bomb comes their way.
Yeah, they gotta reload it, and then they gotta clean the barrel of the gun for it to. Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot.
Wow. Times have changed.
And that's another game. That's another game right there that's controversy because of playing as a female protagonist, which is kind of.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be at all. I agree with you. It shouldn't be at all. Like if you don't want to play it, just don't play it. It's not that fucking hard. It's not that hard. Just don't play the fucking game. I just feel like people just want to complain just to complain, you know?
Yeah.
People like to hear themselves talk.
Yeah.
No matter what game it is. Go ahead, Aqua.
Oh, sorry. I was about to say, like, I literally, as soon as the game came out, people started complaining. Like, I literally see comments underneath, like, the PlayStation page on Twitter saying, oh, Ghost of Yote is out now, go purchase it or whatever. And I just see a whole bunch of misogynistic comments, like people just
they've been doing that shit before the game came out.
That too, but I was like, you guys have too much time to be typing on Twitter when you don't even have to get the game. Don't get the game, don't talk about the game. If you don't like the game, just move on and mind your business.
You know what I learned?
They're selling copies either way.
Exactly. You know what I learned too? On social media, no matter how good or bad the game is, people gonna complain regardless. You know, the game could be a 10 out of 10. A game could be a 5 out of 10. People still gonna complain, good or bad. People still gonna bitch about it because people just like to hear themselves talk, and they just talk just for people to rage bait. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's all about rage baiting at this point. The internet is not real at all. That shit's not real. It is not real. Social media, it could be a blessing and a curse depending on how you use it. For real.
It's literally just for engagement farming.
For real. Clip farming, rage baiting, all types of shit. And I'm just there for the entertainment. I'm just here for the entertainment. I like watching it. I like watching and I just like watching and listening. It just be catching people, man. I'm like, yo, it's not that serious, but some people tend to make it serious.
Some people have nothing better to do and too much time.
Exactly.
Awkward. I'm not awkward. Come on, awkward. What you doing out here, man?
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Do what you said. Just play what you love. It don't judge. Cam for his Peppa gameplay is crazy work.
I literally have. I see it now.
So, what has been your most memorable streaming experience for you so far?
It's Peppa gameplay. What the fuck is Peppa?
Peppa Pig. You never heard of the show Peppa Pig?
No, my niece watches that shit.
All right, watch it with your niece, you'll see it.
Typing and driving is hard. Awkward. I like how you say that shit when I went to the bathroom. Hey, ass nigga.
Anyway, what I was asking, I said, what has been your most memorable streaming experience so far for you, Aqua?
When I got my very first Twitch sub, actually, I like when I first started streaming and stuff, not gonna lie, I was kind of discouraged. I was kind of like, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm gonna make it anywhere. And then one of my mods actually gifted me a sub and I was like, oh my gosh. So I was like almost about to tear up because I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for subbing to my channel because
Mhm.
I didn't think that I was gonna make it. I like not gonna lie, my confidence in the content creating realm is not that great. But when I first got my very first Twitch sub, I was like about to cry. And anytime when somebody gives me a sub, I don't know if you guys could see in the back, but they get to pick whatever marine animal sticker they want and add it to the
Mhm.
ocean board that I have. So me being able to add that to my ocean board for the very first time was very memorable for me.
What's the mask behind you though?
Oh, so
Yeah.
my brother, I can bring it out actually. Ugh. Hopefully this will. So my brother, for Christmas, he got me the Payday bundle. You know, Payday the Heist, Payday
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
So they had a special collection edition, and it was a huge box. I was like, whoa, what's in here? So it came with the game. Of course, I have it here, right here, the game Payday 3, and then it came with the mask and also a deck of cards.
Wait, that's Payday
And
3 or
then
Payday 2?
is it Payday 2? Oh no,
Yeah.
oh that's Payday 2. I think it was Payday 3 or 2. I can't remember, but it was one of the Payday collection editions, and then he gave it to me for Christmas, which came with the mask, a deck of cards, and the game, and a
Mhm.
special letter from the game dev saying, "Thank you for purchasing this game. Here are what to expect and all that stuff." So yeah,
That's a
he
dope
got this.
mask though. I like that mask. That
Yeah,
shit dope.
yeah. And my brother and I are a huge fan of Payday. So we used to play it all the time. But not gonna lie, it kind of got annoying. It kind of got annoying because I think the latest Payday it's online based, but the online base sucks because the queue times are very slow and I don't know, there was
Mhm.
a lot of bugs, a lot of issues with
Yeah.
it.
When it first came
Which
out, when it first came out though, right? It was a lot of
mhm,
connection problems with that game too. Like
yeah,
it was hard to find a
yeah,
match in that game amongst your people, amongst like randoms. But
yeah.
even with people, even when you're trying to find friends and stuff like that on there, play with your friends,
Hmm.
connection still
Hmm.
sucked.
Yeah,
Like the servers
yeah,
was bad when it first came out, and I kind of stopped playing it for a
yeah.
while. And I had it on the PC Game
Yeah.
Pass too.
Yeah. It was just really bad. And we were kind of looking forward to it. We were so excited. My brother got this for me and we were like so excited to play the game. But then when we started playing, there's huge bug issues. My brother kept getting kicked out of the game. I kept getting kicked out of the game. Um, some network issues, queue time slow. I was like, you know what? We'll just wait and see what kind of updates the game developers are going to make with it. But they did, but honestly, we kind of fell out of love with it, and it was very unfortunate
Mm-hmm.
though because we're huge Payday fans, and that game just really disappointed us. We really, really was looking forward to that game, but it is what it is, I guess.
All right, this is gonna be my last
Yeah.
question before I let my co-host take over.
Hmm.
Before streaming, before again going to college for marine biology and stuff like that, what was
Hmm.
your what was your first game system you ever played? And if you could remember, what was your favorite video game that you played on that system?
So my very first console or handheld device was the Game Boy Advance.
Okay.
I, yeah, it was the mini tiny like cute little like a handheld game.
Yeah.
My brother and I actually got it together. I think our parents bought it for us. Mine was like hot pink or rose gold pink, and my brother's was blue. And my very first game that I got was Bratz. It was a Bratz fashion game
I remember that.
that
I
I
definitely remember
got.
that.
Yeah, and my brother actually got a game for himself, which was Final Fantasy V. Um, and honestly, I prefer the Final Fantasy V over the Bratz game. I finished that Bratz game so quickly, and I was like, you know what, bro, give me that game so I can play Final Fantasy V. I was like, give me that game. He's like, but I'm playing it. I'm like, I don't care. I want to play it. So I eventually played Final Fantasy V. I never actually beat that game, unfortunately. But my
Mm.
brother, like currently, he's trying to beat the game, and he said it's the most hardest game he's ever played on a very old system that we have. It still works actually. Our Game Boy Advance still works. And he said, Renee, this is the hardest boss battle I've ever come across in my gaming in my gaming history. And I was like, wait, really? And he was telling me all about the monsters and how you have to get certain items and making sure that all your teams are good. And yeah, but the Game Boy Advance was my very first game, and Bratz was my first game.
Ooh.
I loved the Bratz fashion game. I can't remember what specifically called, but I remember it's Bratz. I was a very much of a like girly girl back then. Like
Mhm.
I loved anything like Bratz, Winx Club. Oh, what's that other one? Oh my gosh, Bratz, Winx Club, Totally Spies, like anything like that. So it was. I guess my parents knew what to get for me. So yeah,
Mhm.
that
I
was
ain't
my
gonna lie
very
though. Totally Spies was my shit back in the day. The show that was my shit.
Man.
yeah.
That and Winx
What
Club.
did their What did their parents do? Them niggas was rich.
I don't know. I don't know, man. But hey, that show was the shit back in the day. That the Winx Club. Y'all know that show Code Loco? Cody Loco?
Mm-hmm.
Code
Yeah.
Lyoko, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Code.
love
Yeah,
that.
that's a dope
Yeah.
show too. Every like
Mhm.
after school, I go watch that shit. Every
Yeah.
day after school, I go watch that show. That and Totally Spies. It was like
Mhm.
the afternoon wave for me when I go home from
Yeah.
work. I mean, from
Yeah.
go home from school. Watched it
Mhm.
every single day
Yeah.
on Cartoon Network. Never missed
Mhm.
it. And let me
Oh,
see.
did
Go
you
ahead.
guys know that we back then we didn't have, like, it wasn't called Cartoon Network for us up here in Canada. It's actually, it was called Teletoon.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Teletoon is,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
Teletoon. And for the Nickelodeon, we didn't have Nickelodeon. We had YTV,
Oh
which
okay.
is like they
Oh
showed
yeah.
all the Nickelodeon shows on there as a Canadian broadcasting platform. And then for the equivalent to Cartoon Network in the States, we called it
Mm-hmm.
Teletoon up here. So, but unfortunately, Teletoon is no longer here for us. Like they took it off the air, so now it's called Cartoon. I think it's called Cartoon Network now.
Oh
We
okay.
actually got, yeah. And I think YTV is still around. I think so. But yeah.
I heard that they took off. I heard that they took off most of the Cartoon Network shows off of HBO Max. It was used to be called Max, then it came back, and then bring it back with HBO Max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh really? I didn't hear.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard most of the Cartoon Network shows is all HBO Max now. I'm like, damn. Even Courage the Cowardly Dog. You can't even find that shit nowhere online. You can't. Like, damn.
Man.
Yeah, but we don't call it HBO Max up here either. We call it Crave TV.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Damn.
Mm.
Okay,
Mhm.
Hey,
okay,
like
okay.
cupcakes.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that? Y'all
But it's,
remember? Go ahead.
oh sorry. So anytime when I see like House of the Dragon, like when they premiere it like on TV and they're talking about, oh, you could find it on Crave TV. I'm like, is it HBO Max? And then I realized, no, we call it Crave TV over here. So I was like, oh, I don't know why, but I guess because of broadcasting issues,
Mm-hmm.
like issues, or not really issues, but maybe like partnerships or whatever with Canadian broadcast networks up here, probably. So maybe, I don't know. But
And Aqua made a good thing too, man. Talking about Boomerang. Boomerang is my favorite network too.
Man.
All the classic shows, man.
Mhm.
I mean, they still have Boomerang out here too. They still have it, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't watch TV no
Gotta
more,
find
man.
it.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't watch
I
TV
don't
no more.
either.
I'm mostly on my streaming platforms now when it comes to like,
Mhm.
Netflix, Hulu, Tubi, which by the
Yeah.
way, Tubi is very underrated, y'all. So if y'all not on Tubi, make sure y'all go on Tubi, y'all, for real. Y'all sleeping on Tubi. I hate when people say, oh, Tubi's ass. First and foremost, Tubi ain't ass. That shit is good. Albeit, it does have its low budget movies, but know what? Them low budget movies be good as fuck. They be
But they
good.
be funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna lie though, the special effects be ass and the sound effects be ass too, but
Yeah.
you still get your classic shows and movies and TV shows and
Mhm.
stuff like that too. But like other than that, you get a lot of low budget movies. And most of the movies that's on YouTube on Tubi
Mhm.
is filming in majority of the time. So shout out to Jersey.
Mhm.
But hold up. You know, that reminds me of the when you mentioned about the Game Boy Advance. You know how like we play the Game Boy Advance during the nighttime, you can't really see shit because like at the time there was no brightness on the screen. So you gotta
Yeah.
find a way to like find some type of light during the nighttime to play the system. That should be a hassle. I ain't gonna lie. So I had to find
Yeah.
like I know there's some type of device where like you could plug it into like the console part of it for like the light to come on. So that's like a I think it's like a built-in brightness thing, but something like that. But yeah.
Mm.
All right, I'm gonna let my co-host ask questions. Y'all got any questions for Aqua?
Yeah. Also, Aqua, what's been your favorite game of this year?
Ooh, okay. Ghost of Yote. Honestly, Ghost of Yote. Honestly, y'all, I haven't really been up to date with all the recent games. There's so many games that are coming out every year, and I can't keep up. Like, and there's so many games that my community wants me to play, and I'm like, "Ugh, okay, I'll add it to my list and stuff, and also other suggestions from other content creators as well. They're like, play this game, and I'm like, I gotta add it to my list. And then sometimes my community be like, so how far in the list are you? I'm like, look at the list. I literally show them on stream. I show them my phone on my notes app. I show them the list of all the games that I want to play, but I just don't have the time. Like I'm taking one step at a time, guys, okay? Because right now I paused Resident Evil 5 to play Ghost of Yote. So like I make Resident Evil gameplays. I'm on Resident Evil 5 right now. I don't even know if I'm halfway through the game, honestly, but I was like, you know what? I'm pausing Resident Evil. I gotta play Ghost of Yote because Ghost of Yote is amazing. And I've been looking forward to the game ever since they announced it. And I was a huge fan of Ghost of Tsushima. One of the best games I've ever played ever. So Ghost of Yote all the way for me. For
Did you play
top game.
Did you play the DLC for Tsushima? Oh, okay.
Yes,
Iki
loved it.
Island. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that
loved
was
played
it.
on
awesome.
I played
Yeah.
it on stream before. Back when
Mhm.
when it came out back in 20, I think like what 2021, 2022 when it was converted to the
It was.
PS5.
I think it was 20. I think it was 2021.
2021, right? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, cause
Yeah.
no. Oh yeah,
No, it was
2021. Yeah,
2021 was
2021.
like
Yeah.
next year.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so next question. You got to explain this. So let me set the context. Me, Awkward, and Annie were streaming Mario Kart, right?
Yeah, I
And we were
remember. I
talking
was
about
watching your stream.
rap and stuff like that. And we're talking about the Controlverse and Big Sean and Aqua as Big Sean raps. And so you have to explain this because Big Sean disrespect during Mario Kart is insane.
Listen, okay, so not gonna lie, I've maybe because Big Sean was with Ariana Grande, and I just linked the two because both of them seem to be like singers and stuff. So I
hmm
assumed he was a singer. I did not know he raps, and also I don't really listen to Big Sean.
hmm
The only time that Big Sean was ever mentioned is when he was with Ariana Grande. Honestly, that's the only time I know about Big Sean. But I
Oh,
always assumed he was a singer. That
okay.
would just be yeah.
Yeah, you
I
went
always
there
just
for finally famous and things like that. No, that's fine.
yeah. So I just clicked it. Like every time when I hear Big Sean, I just think of Ariana Grande, and since Ariana Grande is a singer, I assume he's a singer. So yeah.
Wait, ain't she in that new movie called Wicked?
Mhm.
Yeah.
She is,
Love
right?
it.
Yeah, she
Love
lost.
it.
She lost hella weight though. Last time I checked, she lost hella weight. I'm like,
And
is
she
that
was
really
already
her?
skinny.
Yeah, I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
that's really her. I'm like, hold on, that's not her, right? What
Mhm.
happened? Does the thing get you out head like that? Make y'all lose weight?
I
Shit,
think
crazy.
I don't know. Don't quote me, y'all. I think she talked about her weight issues before in the interviews. I think like she has some.
Ah,
Yeah, I
It's
think she.
something because I thought she mentioned it at some point,
Yeah,
but I didn't really
yeah.
keep up with it.
Yeah, I think she talked about it in one of the interviews she did for her album she did I can't remember the name of the album, but she talked about her weight
oh,
issues
okay.
as well. Yeah. So yeah,
No.
because I didn't recognize her at first. I was like, oh, that's Ariana Grande when I saw her when she was doing the press tour with Cynthia Erivo for Wicked and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, but yeah.
Have you watched the movie yet? Wicked?
Hmm.
How is
Yeah, I
it?
can't wait for the second one. I love it. I'm a
You love it?
huge musical theater nerd. For those I don't know, like in high school, I took instrumental music and vocal music.
Mm-hmm.
And in vocal music class, one of the units that we did was musical theater. So we dedicated like a few weeks to learning about different musical theaters, and Wicked was one of them. There was also oh my gosh, I can't remember the name. But Wicked was number one. There was another famous one we did as well, but those ones were my top two musicals that we did. And I think one year we went to Chicago, and we saw Motown the musical, which was amazing, by the way. So yeah.
And that was your first time. But have you been to the States before, like other than Chicago? Or that Chicago was like your first time going into the States?
No, I have family up in New York.
Oh,
So
okay.
when I was younger, every year my family and I took a trip at the end of August before school starts to go to New York to visit family. So we used to go back and forth every year. We used to go back and forth between Toronto to New York all the time because we just want to see family and stuff.
Mhm.
And then I think like a few years later, my dad surprised us with tickets to go to Disney World. So we actually traveled from Toronto all the way to Florida.
Okay.
My dad's like he's never doing that again because it took a lot of hours. And we mostly traveled like on the east. And we we drove in a broke down van as well.
Oh.
Because my dad was very, very strict when it came to like money, and he didn't want to rent a vehicle, and he thought our van was gonna handle it. So he drove that broke down van from Toronto all the way to Florida with no problems. But then once we reached Florida, and
Bam.
we were about to head to Disney World, our van broke down and we had to pay hell. My mom was so bad. She
Bruh.
was so mad. We had to pay so much money for the mechanic just to figure out what's going on as well as fix whatever was going on.
Mhm.
And y'all, the US to Canadian currency rate is really bad. So imagine like if we were to pay like $500 US, which is probably like $800 Canadian. So my mom was pissed.
Shit, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, my mom was pissed. It was like it was a learning experience for my dad because now he knew like just to trust your gut and just be like, hey, like think about it in the long term.
Yeah.
A broke down van traveling from Toronto all the way to Florida, like put it like the two and two together, eventually it might break down. So
Mhm.
he learned his lesson that day. But yeah, that was an experience. That was an
Yes.
experience. Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking-
Something like
Mhm.
that. Yeah, something like that. You gotta plan accordingly. Especially you know
Yeah,
your car is
man.
broke. Knowing that
Yeah.
your car is broken down, you should have known better. But I understand you trying to save money. Shit, I'll do the same thing too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
like when my dad got us his soul, he he drove Kirsten to Georgetown. You know, we live in Houston, so he was gonna drive her all the way to DC, and they did it, but
Wow.
like it was me and my mom were stressed the whole way. I'm like, okay, is this
Yeah.
really gonna
How many
work?
states do you guys pass through from wherever he was to DC? Like Houston, you said from DC?
Oh, like from Texas to Washington D.C., at least
Yeah.
like 6 at least. Yeah, it's
Holy.
still we're down here on the south, and
Yeah.
that's all the way up here in the north. So yeah, at least
Yeah.
6.
Damn.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, because you guys have a lot of states, so it's like you think you're passing through like I thought it was just one big state, one piece of land, but and then I realized, wait, you guys have 50 states. So you guys are passing through like many states just to get wherever you need to go. So yeah.
Yeah, many
Mhm.
states. I
Yeah,
remember
many.
I remember one time, I think back in like when I was in middle school, my 7th grade year, me and my mom went to go see she went to go see her aunt and my
Mhm.
cousin in Georgia. We drove like, cause I'm from Jersey and we had to drive to
Mhm.
Georgia. I think we drove like for like multiple states to get to Georgia. It was
Oh,
yeah, it was a
wow.
lot. It was
Yeah.
definitely a lot. It was my first
Mhm.
time ever leaving, like going somewhere far from Jersey. Like I've been to New York, I've
Mhm.
been to Pennsylvania. That's like what, hours and change, but like driving from Jersey to Georgia, it was a lot. It was long. It was long. But it was fun though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though. Being in Georgia was different. Come out cause how where my aunt and my cousin live at. They live like I think it was Lawrenceville, Georgia. So like in the
Mhm.
countryside somewhat. Seeing the dirt
Mm.
road, and I realized the hard way, don't wear white shoes in the red dirt. Cause that shit will stain up your shoes completely. And
Wow.
it's horrible. Cause there was no sidewalks at all. No sidewalks.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? But and then my mom tried to buy liquor there at one point too, right? And we didn't realize that on Sundays in Georgia, you can't buy no liquor on Sunday. You gotta buy like before 10:30 on Saturday, so they don't sell no liquor on Sundays. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's common in the South. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, so I didn't know that.
interesting.
Yeah, but it was during my spring break. And you know what's so crazy though?
Mm.
During my spring break, I got suspended for one day.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
During spring
Yeah.
break, I got suspended because
Oh.
I threatened a student, and they said they're gonna file the police report on me. Still to this day, I still have not seen a police report. Yeah, I got
Damn, nigga,
suspended.
what you do?
I got suspended on my day off on spring break.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
No, they be doing that.
And no, prior to that, right? And prior to that, before spring break, I had 1 day. I had 1 day ISS. So I thought, all right, cool, I'm done. I had 1 day ISS. This is before spring break. All right, cool. Now I'm good. They called my mom during spring break, and we were in Georgia, by the way, talking about, oh, your son had threatened a student, so we have to spend him we had to suspend him for 1 day OSS. So I couldn't even go back to school after spring break was over. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So I had an extra day off. I had an extra day off, which I didn't mind anyway. I was cool with it.
Yeah.
I said, fuck it.
Well, like,
Then the next day when I
Did
came
you
back to
rea-
school, huh?
did you really threaten him, or did like he was like you were just bigger than him? He got scared, went to tell his mama, and it's like Dre threatened me, all that other shit.
It could be both. I guess I was gonna kill him.
Oh,
Damn, nigga.
Yeah,
Well, what the hell did he do? Damn, Dre.
that was years ago.
Oh.
I don't remember.
Violent ass.
I mean, I threatened a teacher too at one point. I was a badass student back then. I was smart as hell, just bad as hell in school. Like I was smart as hell in
Wow.
school, but just bad. I ain't give a fuck at this
You
point.
was smart, but have a mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
He has a mouth on it.
Mm-hmm. But as soon as I got to 8th grade, that's when that shit started to turn down, became good.
Mm.
And at that time, I moved from, and at the time I was living in North Brunswick. It was predominantly white in the middle school, so it's like I can understand where the Drake coming from. 'Cause I'm a black person. Okay, cool, whatever. And then when we moved back to New Brunswick, that's when like my attitude changed for the better.
Mm.
But yeah, I hated that school with a passion, man. I hated that middle school with a passion. I feel like teachers was just on my ass for no reason. They just want to suspend me for whatever. I got suspended. They gave me lunch attention for a whole week for running in the
Mhm.
fucking hallways. Like really? Running in the hallways? You give me a week of lunch attention. I'm like, ain't this a bitch?
Damn, that's a strict school.
Mm-hmm. And then 3 other people running ahead of me, but y'all called me. Okay. I see how it plays, but okay. It got to a point where like my mom had to come to school and cuss everybody out. And for the last 2 months, they stopped fucking with me.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was just a person with just a badass mouth. That's all it is to it. That's all it is to it. It was a point where I got suspended. To a point where like I couldn't go to a school dance. They banned me from the school dance.
Damn.
I didn't really care anyway. I was like, fuck it.
You need shit.
I thought you were like kind of hurt by that, because school dances are important in your middle school career.
Nah, it was like a 6th and 7th grade dance.
No, it's
like
not.
fucking-
Empires was boring as shit.
Hell, it was boring as hell anyways. I was like, I don't give a
Not
fuck.
gonna lie, yeah, they were boring too. Our school dances were boring, and they'd be playing some questionable songs.
All the white people music. Like,
Yeah.
when I was in school, they be playing like this thing. It's like, I'll take you on the ride on my big green track. I'm like, y'all shut the
Oh
fuck
my
up.
gosh! Of all songs, that
I'm
seems to be
like-
the.
Yeah, but my where I live is predominantly South Asian, so there was a lot of Bollywood music playing at these school dances, and not gonna
Can't get
lie,
jiggy with
a lot
that
of the
shit.
kids- no, and a lot of us, like a lot of Black folks, were complaining because we're like, you guys know that this school is diverse, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Even though it's predominantly South Asian population, there's other races in your school community, so you could kind of switch it up a little bit, but no.
Yeah. Nope.
And it was ass. It was ass. I was like, I wasted my $5 for this for this.
Oh yeah, we had to pay.
dance.
Oh yeah, we had to pay $5 too to go to the dance as well.
Yeah.
We had to pay $5.
Dang, it's $5 for everybody. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And since I got banned, they ain't giving back my $5. I said I want my refund. The fuck? They didn't give back my $5 back after they banned me
Yeah.
from the dance. I'm like, ain't this a bitch? All right, bet. Yeah, cause my brothers, both my brothers, we went to the same middle school as well. They was like popular as hell playing, football, basketball, and stuff like that. And I was just a badass student, bro. I ain't really give a fuck. I guess I just wanted attention. I was just one of them attention seeking motherfuckers though. Like, look at me, ha 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 ha. But
Damn.
yeah, it was just like, fuck, it is what it is though.
Yeah.
Middle school was a motherfucker for me though. But Aqua,
Me
how long
too.
you been streaming for now?
Okay, so I started at first I started streaming on YouTube, just strictly YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
since 2022,
Okay,
2022.
2022.
And my very first game was, ooh, sorry, got a spam call. My very first game that I streamed was Dead by Daylight, actually.
Okay.
And it was like, I love Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight is one of my favorite games to play off stream. And yeah, I was like, you know what? Why not play my favorite game on stream? So I played that. And then eventually in 2023, I should say, or last year. Last year. Yeah, we're in 2025. Yeah,
Yeah.
2024, I started streaming on Twitch. And then I didn't know back then when I first started streaming on Twitch that you could stream on both Twitch and YouTube. And I at some point I was thinking about like flip-flopping. So like 1 week I do Twitch and then 1 week on YouTube. And then when I found out that you can multi-stream, I was like, oh, you can multi-stream. So now these days I multi-stream on both YouTube and Twitch. And I use the ATM multi-stream. I think that's what's ATM. Yeah.
Yeah.
Through OBS. So I know you can multi-stream on Streamlabs, but then when I found out that you have to pay for that.
Pay for what?
Streamlabs, like
Streamlabs.
pro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Streamlabs, yeah.
pro. Like if you want to go pro, you would have to pay in order to multi-stream on there. I was like, no. And I'm like, there's gotta be another way. There has to be another way. So when I found out that you could multi-stream, I think you, Dre, introduced me to ATM, I think.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So yeah, when you introduced it to me, I was like, okay, this is cool. And then you could also stream on other platforms too, like Kick, YouTube, TikTok, and all of that stuff. So I just now just stream on both Twitch and YouTube now. So
see, when it comes to TikTok though, right? I still use ATM multi-stream just for the vertical part for it. For the vertical part, I use YouTube because not YouTube. I mean, yeah, not YouTube, TikTok. So I use TikTok. I use TikTok Live Studio, and I just use the vertical and go virtual camera on there with TikTok Live Studio. So I go both live on Twitch via OBS and TikTok live stream. Because with Atrium, you still need like a fucking stream key for TikTok. I didn't even have one at the time. So I had to figure out an alternate way. But I'm planning to go back to multi-streaming again. I might try YouTube vertical.
Yeah.
YouTube? Yeah,
I might
it's
go
the way
YouTube.
to go now.
Yeah.
Because they say now that if you do vertical for YouTube, it actually your streams can be implemented into the Shorts feed.
Yeah.
And which brings in more viewers as well, because Shorts is people say Shorts are the way to go, especially if you want to get your content out there. They say
people got
generate
Shorts.
a lot of.
I was gonna say, especially with people that has like short attention span. So
yeah, nobody likes that long content anymore unless you're like one of the big top content creators. Like long form, long form content. I don't even know if people be watching long form content anymore because of their attention spans. They're just not there anymore because now we have TikTok and all that stuff where you're doom scrolling basically. Every single time you come across a clip, you're like doom scrolling and you're just watching it. And sometimes you even swipe the clip. Like you don't even watch the full thing. You watch it halfway or like, oh, on to the next. And then you watch the next.
So just leaving to my next question here. For the last 2 years, you've been streaming on both TikTok and Twitch. No, not I mean TikTok and Twitch and YouTube. Oh my God, Twitch and YouTube. You've been streaming for 2 years now. So how do you handle negativity or burned out as a streamer / content creator?
So with the burnout part, I take breaks. I'm recently taking a break right now on Twitch, just to focus on YouTube because not gonna lie, I was kind of burnt out a little bit with making content, recording content for YouTube, and then also streaming as well on Twitch. So I decided to dedicate myself to just YouTube alone, because I just want to grow on there, and also too, I was kind of burnt out. I was like, you know what, I'll just take a break for now for the month and then I'll come back in November. So there's nothing wrong with taking breaks. Like, I don't know, people always feel like they got to keep grinding in order to get the numbers or to get wherever they need to reach their goals or whatever. But it's also good to take breaks, to take mental health breaks as well. Because it makes a difference because it also gives you like a little bit of more insight about what kind of content you want to
Plan
continue
next.
doing or plan next or start doing as well, because that's exactly what's happening to me. Because when I took that break from streaming, I actually have a little bit of some more creative insight, as well as like some juices flowing in my head on what I should do next when I come back to streaming and stuff. So yeah, taking breaks as well. And with the negativity part, block. Block. I've come across people who have been in my streams where either they're bots, web designers, when they come and be all friendly with you, and they say follow for a follow kind of situation. You're like, oh, if you follow me, I'll follow you back kind of situation. Immediate block. I've actually gotten people who just come in my streams and just be assholes. Like if I'm like fighting somebody in a game, they're like, oh, you don't know how to do this part or whatever. What happened was there was an incident. It happened on YouTube actually. So I was playing Fears to Fathom. One of the episodes, I can't remember which one. And there was a certain part in the game where I had to enter into a bathroom to hide from the killer that was about to enter into my hotel room. And I didn't know, because I was like, this is my first time playing it. I didn't know I had to hide in the bathroom. So I was walking in my room, and then the person all of a sudden in my chat be like, oh, you're supposed to hide in the bathroom. You don't know what you're doing and all that stuff. And next thing you know, just threw a racial slur. And I was like, what the heck is going on?
Like, who the
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. So luckily there was another person in my YouTube chat that was very, very protective of me and very defensive of me. And he was like, you know what, Renee, like ban them. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I did. So I banned that person. But that was so scary, because like I was like, because I have both Twitch and YouTube chats on, and I have the streamer merge. I use StreamerBot, which merges both the YouTube and Twitch chats. So I was kind of looking at the Twitch chat to see what other people were saying, and it's kind of get overwhelming too, because you're watching both chats. So, and then all of a sudden when I just see this guy spamming racial slurs and then starts throwing insults and all of that stuff, and then I was like, what is going on? So I actually had to pause the game, go to my video to see what's going on, and I see all the spam chats of him just being rude, insulting, throwing racial slurs and stuff. And then I was like, okay, instant ban, because I don't think I could have done it on the
questions asked
chat. Yeah, instant ban. So like for me, like I'm very sensitive when it comes to these things, especially when people start being like rude. It's in my rules. Like I stated in my rules also as well on YouTube.
But people don't read those rules as much.
I know.
They follow them.
Yeah,
that too.
But like, yeah, because it's very unfortunate. But yeah, like if you break any of the rules that are given to you, I instantly ban you. So for me, I take some things to heart, but like if it's just trolling, I ban.
Yeah.
I just ban. Yeah, I just
don't ask no questions.
Yeah, because like I'm not wasting my energy on you, and honestly, I'm enjoying the game. So if you don't like it, then
don't even try to troll. Don't even try to troll back at them either. Yeah, they keep on going back and forth. But hey, if you like that type of shit, then hey, that's on you. For me, if you trolling me, I'm not about to say shit. I'm just gonna ban you. Period.
Yeah.
I'm just keep my mouth shut and just ban, block, whatever the fuck. Yeah. I ain't saying nothing.
And what also annoys me a little bit, like just a teeny bit, is when people just first come in your stream, not even saying hi or anything, they just tell you what to do in the game. I had that happen to me when I was playing Alien Isolation. I was trying to hide away from the alien, and I didn't know where to go. And this alien is very unpredictable because they use this AI software where it's very unpredictable. Like if you're hiding in a closet, they'll know you're hiding in a closet. So I was trying to hide from the alien while also hiding from crazy robots as well. So, and I was so confused, and I was like trying to figure out what to do. And then this person just comes in my chat, be like, oh, you're supposed to go through this door. And I'm like, thanks for telling me. Like, I want to figure that out on my own. And they're like, oh, and then another time they're like, oh, you're not supposed to go this way. You're supposed to go that way. I'm like, do you see this big ass alien literally breathing down my neck? How am I supposed to go that way? And they're very unpredictable. You think if I go left, it's going to know I'm going left, and it's going to come and chomp on my ass. Like, exactly. Like, I don't get it. And I feel like maybe some of them are a little bit impatient when they don't see what what they think you're supposed to do.
Yep.
And sometimes I'm like, just shut up, let me just play the game, let me just figure it out, because I like to figure out stuff on my own. And that's why I always say to like my community, I'm like, if I need help, I would say I need help. Like, please don't backseat game. Like, please don't backseat game. Like, I'll tell you if I need help, and then you could help me. But other than that, please, like that just annoyed me. And I try to be as nice as possible with that person. I'm like, oh hey, whatever their username and stuff. Thanks for the tip and stuff. But in the back of my head, I'm like, just shut up.
Just like, who the fuck asked you? Like, nobody asked for your help.
Right,
yeah. And I'm already nervous as is, because this alien is literally breathing down my neck. Like, how am I supposed to focus on trying to navigate through this map as well as try to figure out how to as well? So like, please don't do that. But yeah,
it's like they come in expecting a speed run because they've already beat the game and know everything. And it's like, look, you're not going to get that here. Don't like it, get the fuck out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just annoying. Like let people enjoy the game. Like, maybe it's not something, like maybe they're not as skillful, which I consider myself not as skillful when it comes to gaming. I just enjoy the game because I love the plot and I love the game mechanics or whatever. But I just enjoy the game to have fun. And some people just actually take it very seriously, and I'm like, that's like, you, but not me. Like, exactly. So yeah.
Like, read the room, bro. Like, come on now.
Exactly.
I put it in the rules, but some people just don't read or just don't give a fuck about it.
I don't think they read. I think they just come in and just be assholes because they want to be assholes. Like, they don't even read your bio, nothing. Like, I have rules there. It's like, read it. Read it.
They come in to be so killjoy.
Yeah, so all right, question. Aqua. As a viewer, right? As someone who watches people streams, what are your pet peeves? Coming from a viewer standpoint.
When people self-promo, I don't know, some people do that. Like, people be saying like, hey, like, I have this channel, would you follow me? And I'm like, I don't know, that seems kind of rude in my opinion and stuff. I'm like, I feel like that's just, I don't know, I feel like that's self-promoting. You don't even introduce yourself. You don't even be like, hey, how's your day going and stuff. And you just come in and be like, hey, would you mind following me and stuff like that? And I'm like, I get it, because you want to grow your channel, but like, you should actually get to know the person first before you actually say that to them and actually view their streams, because not everybody's gonna like your content and stuff. And I just feel like it's very
I learned that. I learned that the hard way. Not everybody, not everybody's, like, your content might not be everybody's cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what game well, it depends what type of content you do, what times you play, what days you play. You have to understand that most people would not come to your stream because of one of those three things. Or maybe all. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? You just gotta learn that, shit not gonna go in your favor as much. It's not.
Yeah.
So you just gotta learn. Go ahead.
Yeah. Also, my pet peeve is when, like I said before, telling them what to do in a game. When I see it from a viewer, like I see people say, "Oh, you're supposed to do this and that," without even ask. Like, if the streamer asks for help, they would like state whatever it is that whatever they need help with, but don't just come in and be like, "Hey, you're not supposed to do this," or "Your health is too low." Like, let them figure it out their own. Like,
let them figure it out.
Don't do that. Yeah,
all you really need to do is say, hey, just let me know if you need some tips and help, and then just watch. That's really all you need to do.
Yeah, and some of them just come in and do that, and I just feel like that's rude. Like, don't even say, "Hey, how's your day going?" or like, "How are you feeling today?" Like, for me, like, I always come in. I always come in people's streams and be like, "Hey, how's it going? How are you doing?" and stuff. And then after a while, I'll be like, "Oh, I got a lurk," or something like that. Like, I always say hi. Like, every time when I come in to people's streams, I always say hi if I want to chat. And then I'd be like, "Hey, I'm going to be lurking a bit because I'm doing something. I'm cooking food, or I'm like on my computer or whatever doing some work." Like, I would always state that. Like, I always say that because sometimes people might be like, they might be going through a rough day, and then just by a viewer like myself or others just come in and be like, "Hey, how's your day going?" I feel like it will make someone's day, so that's what I always do.
All right, that's from a viewer standpoint. What about as a streamer standpoint? a streamer standpoint, what's your pet peeve?
Like my
As a
pet
stream,
peeve,
yeah, as a streamer.
when my audio OBS gives problems.
Man.
Well, that happened to me
Man,
yesterday.
yeah,
I was like,
OBS.
you was fine like 5 minutes ago. What happened in the 5 minutes that I hit go live?
All of a
Yeah,
sudden, you hit that go live button, everything want to start popping up. A problem pops
Mhm.
up.
yeah,
This is a
that's
problem. This is a problem. Now we all got problems.
you
Mhm.
right. Yeah, OBS be tripping, and not gonna lie, I learned the hard way when I updated my OBS, and then as soon as I updated my OBS,
Ooh.
my plugins don't work,
Yup.
and I'm like,
Mm.
oh shit, I have to
You
fix
know what that
that. This is
happened? It was
what?
because of OBS 32. When OBS 32
Yes,
happened, that
I
the
updated
update,
that.
like at first I updated OBS 32, right? My
Yeah.
stream deck was not working at all. So I had to go to Elgato Stream Deck software to see the new update. I said I gotta update the Stream Deck because now it's gonna be working with the 32. I was like, all right, once I updated the Stream Deck, it finally worked. I'm like, wait, hold the fuck up. Why my Stream Deck ain't working now? Ever since I updated OBS 32, my Stream Deck stopped working. So I really had to go back to the software and figure out like, oh, there's an update for it. And it had to support it now. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. But yeah, I was about to be so pissed. Like earlier today,
Yeah.
like as soon as I hit the go live button, right, for this podcast, I lost connection for a minute. I'm like, wait, huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like a good 30 seconds, and then went back online, and then went back online. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, it can't be OBS doing this shit. I'm like, OBS, come on now, don't be on this bullshit. Like, I just went live. Don't do this bullshit on me. Now, like,
No.
reconnection successful. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. I'm like, wait, hold up.
Yeah.
There's no outage in my area right now. If so, they would have let me know. But I'm like, thank God. It's just, I don't know. OBS was some bullshit.
Yeah.
OBS
That's what
be doing the
happened to my
BSing.
That's
Mhm.
what happened to my capture card. I have an Elgato HD 60X capture card.
I do too. Yeah.
And yeah, and then when I updated OBS, for some reason my capture card wasn't capturing my PlayStation games, like my
Mhm.
PlayStation at all. And I'm like, what the hell happened? And then I went over to the software that I have for Elgato. I think Elgato has like a software for every single thing Elgato. So I checked
Mhm.
to see what's going on, and then they're like, check your OBS plugin and check all your OBS stuff to see if everything's updated. And then yep,
See, when it
of
comes
course I have to
when it comes
yeah,
to
I
my
have to
capture
update all that
card,
stuff.
when I have my problems with my capture card on OBS, is most of the audio part. It's like sometimes the audio is not
Yeah.
working, and I have to switch the
Mhm.
audio back to the capture card. I'm like, bro, how the fuck does this happen? Like, I don't even do nothing to
Mhm.
this capture card. It's like every so blue moon, every time I'm trying to, go to my gameplay scene from my PS5, my Switch games and stuff like that, I don't hear no
Mhm.
audio. And I realize that
Right.
it's been turned off. I'm like, huh? So I had to turn the shit back on. I'm like, all right.
Sucks. It sucks. And
Yeah.
I'm like, OBS, like I've all these updates and you still can't get your shit together. Like I don't
Right.
understand.
And they at
Like
TwitchCon
I
right
don't
now.
get it.
Yep.
And they at TwitchCon right now. Yeah. But yeah, for me as a streamer, I hate the fact how some of these people in your streams, like the viewers in your streams, be so ungrateful. You know, so they be ungrateful as hell. You do something for the
Mhm.
community, it's like, oh, why you don't do this, that, and the third? Da, da, da. I'm like, well, you want me to help me? You want to help me do this, that, and the third? Then help me. If not, then shut the fuck up. Seriously.
Mhm. I haven't come across that yet because I haven't really done community-based stuff like giveaways or subathons or anything like that.
Mhm.
So
You was there with my
but
giveaway before, back in
yeah, I
2024.
was. Yeah. And
Gosh.
honestly, like it looked stressful as hell. Honestly, it does because you have to figure out what you're gonna do for the giveaway, when you're gonna do it,
Mhm.
what's your goal that you want to meet in order for you to have the giveaway, and then figure out how
How you gonna give?
how we
How you gonna send it to them?
yeah, how you're gonna send it to them, yes, and all of
Mhm.
that stuff, and hopefully, like,
They
I
be
don't know if
grateful.
anybody coming. Yeah, be grateful. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, hopefully they like the giveaway. They like what kind of giveaway you're doing and
Mhm.
stuff. Because not gonna lie,
Everybody
like I
love my
did it.
giveaways. Everybody love
I
my
know
giveaways.
your giveaways are
And I
elite.
use my and I use my own money for those giveaways, like the
Exactly.
Elgato,
Mhm.
the Elgato products, and then
Those are
hopefully
elite.
Yeah, hopefully this year, by 40 years over, I'm trying to do a Switch 2 giveaway, which I'm gonna do that. Plus
Mm.
probably I'll probably add in a year membership with Nintendo Online. It's only what $20, right? Yeah,
Ooh.
$20 for that. So it's not
I
that
think
much.
Yep.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
Only $20.
I might add in a game to
Mhm.
that as well, but that shit I'm spending my own money for that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
No.
crazy.
Mm.
So I do, yeah. I
Yeah.
put my own, I'm not sponsored by nobody. I put my own money into these type of giveaways and I make sure I plan those shits accordingly.
Yeah.
When
And
it
And
comes
I'm gonna
sometimes
just say this.
when I hear you guys talk about like doing these kind of giveaways, I'm like, these are expensive giveaways because up here in Canada, Switch 2s are not cheap. I think you guys, is it like $400 for you guys?
450 for normal, 500,
450 and then
500 is
Yeah.
the Mario Kart bundle.
Yeah.
Yeah, up here it's 800
Wait.
and almost close to 900 for us here for the
Damn.
bundle.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
in
crazy.
Canadian dollars. So, like, when I hear you guys do the like Dre, when I hear you said you were gonna do a Switch 2 giveaway, I'm like, go ahead because yes, get that Switch 2 because
I'm
everybody
trying
wants a Switch 2 now.
I'm trying to buy before them prices go up. Cause
Yeah.
God know when them prices go up. I'm trying to buy that shit.
Yeah.
I'm buy the regular one, the 450, because
Right.
it's
Mhm.
$50. It's $50 off, right? Yeah. So I'm just do that. If y'all want to buy your own games for that shit, that's up to y'all. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? I'll give out the system plus the membership. That's it. I might add in a
Yeah.
game. I might add in a game. Considering how I'm feeling that day. I might
Yeah.
add in a Mario Kart game or a Pokemon game or a Donkey Kong game. But hey, all I know is they about to appreciate that shit. 'Cause I know most of y'all
all I'm
need a
gonna say
Switch
is
too.
shout out to Dre and his giveaways because I got a few Elgato stuff
Yeah.
from him. So he saved me
Yeah.
some upgrades from them giveaways. I'm not gonna lie
W
to
Dre,
you.
man. W Dre.
Yes.
And when it comes
Thank you.
and I let people know too, like, yo, I'm going to the post office on such and such day. Once I do that, I'm gonna send y'all the tracking number so that way
Tracking. Mm-hmm.
so that way I know I ain't bullshitting. I'll be
Yup.
on point, my
I'll be
shit.
getting that stuff a day early.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lex knows she could vouch for me. Definitely, Lex
Yup.
could know. She definitely could vouch for me
Very
for that shit.
consistent.
Yeah, I'm very consistent with my shit. I
Mhm.
don't play around with my giveaway. You know how motherfucker be like, yo, once you win something, it takes weeks, months to get the shit. For me,
Mm.
it when it comes to me, I'll make sure I get that shit right away as much as I can. Like, if I'm
Like the
going,
next day, unless it's a holiday, then the day
yeah,
after.
exactly. 'Cause I'm trying, like I said, I want to do a Switch 2, and if I do that one, that'd be the expense. That'd be one of my most expensive giveaways I'll be doing. Is the Switch 2. Because because
Mm.
right now, currently, it is the Xbox Series S, the digital one, which I did back in 2023. I used my tax money on that one though.
Oh.
Yeah, I did that back in 2023. It's an Xbox Series S, the digital one, the little, the white small digital one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that
Mhm.
one
Yeah.
back in 2023, and then
That's awesome.
then last year was the Elgato mic, and then this year was Elgato mic. Yeah, Elgato mic Neo. That was last year, and then this year was the capture. Was it the capture? No, it wasn't the capture card. It was the Facecam Neo plus the
The face cam and the
Stream Deck.
stream deck.
Yeah, I did both of those, and I made that money back. That was I made that money back through subs.
That's dope.
That's awesome. See, like nobody better not be complaining to you, Dre, in your community about these
Absolutely.
giveaways.
Especially if you're doing
Exactly.
this with your own money.
Right. Yeah, like
And people
come
always tell
on
me,
now.
"Oh, why you be doing these things?" I'm like, "Well, it's my fucking money. If you want to
'Cause
participate,
I want to. The fuck?
exactly." And I know for a fact I'm not gonna make the money back though, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I
He's
work.
doing it out of the kindness
Yeah,
Exactly.
really.
for his
You're giving
community.
back. You're giving back to your community, and
I
it's
really am.
awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say now too. Damn, I was gonna say something. I lost train of thought for a minute. But yeah, it's just those type of giveaways I like to do, and I probably do like a giveaway like once or twice a year. Mostly on my birthday. Most times it's like, I mean, I
Mhm.
guess I get the love back for like the sub stuff. Like I mostly make those things as subscribers only. So like, if you want these prizes, where you gotta subscribe to my channel, it's only $5, or or
Mhm.
have somebody gift you a sub, use your Prime sub. Can't
Yeah.
complain. And I
Mhm.
always let people know, make sure you come at this such and such time when I announce your name, because I'm not hitting nobody up afterwards. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not. People already know people don't even check their DMs like that quickly. I don't got time for that. I'm not waiting for nobody, bro. I'm not. I'm not. Like I need to know right now. Claim your prize in real time. and send me your address, DM me your address, so I could just write it on the post box or whatever, and just next day or the
Mhm.
day after, I'll just send that shit to you. Cause I'm not
And that's fair.
yeah, cause I'm not about
That's
to hit him.
fair.
No, I'm not about to hit up nobody, bro. On the in the DMs. Only during like real time. Like if I gotta DM you and I gotta wait like what 2-3 days later. Oh yeah, oh no, I'm not doing that. Cause you know how some people already
Yeah.
come to the DM. They take forever to hit back up.
And then, like, by you waiting 3 days, that giveaway could have been sent to whoever's crib by now.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Like
yeah.
I don't want to hold shit for a very long time. I'm not. Wait, who said
Yeah.
wait? Came a long way since middle school, Dre. Yeah, Donnell. I did. I did. I was a very bad student back in middle school, and then
All
look at me
right.
now. Go ahead,
So,
Lex.
Aqua, I do have a couple of questions. The first
Mhm.
one, wanted to mention this earlier, but so you said you have a whole list of games that you want to play, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, out of that list, what are 3 games that you like instantly want to play? And it doesn't
Okay.
have to be a specific order.
Hold on. Let me get the list out. Hold on.
That's what I say.
Let
Get
me
your list.
let me get the list out because it's long. Oh my god. Okay. So I even have anime lists too. Like it's crazy. It's really bad.
Which we'll get to soon.
Ugh,
Yep.
it's really bad. Cyberpunk.
Okay.
Cyberpunk. Somebody told me to play this game. They said it's better now because
Yeah.
of the recent
It
update.
is.
It looks pretty cool. Hold on.
And wait, Aqua, quick question though. Do you have
Mhm.
PlayStation Plus, right?
Yeah,
Which tier do you have? You have the basic, the extra, or
I
the
think I
premium?
have the basic
Oh, the
because
basic. Okay.
yeah, because they raised the price again, and it's very
Mhm.
expensive up here in Canada. And it's like in the hundreds. I think the last tier is almost 200. I
It
think.
is close to 200 out
Yeah,
here. For the premium, it's like
yeah,
almost 200. Yeah.
yeah. It's like it's really bad. Like people think like people be talking about how expensive games are. But if you come up in here in Canada, it's expensive. Like I paid $110 for Ghost of Yote, by the way.
Oh my god.
That's
hundred
just
and ten
standard.
dollars. So it's $100, and then plus the tax they added, $10 tax is
So
$110.
imagine GTA 6 does come out for $100 in America.
That's yeah,
It's gonna be a lot for
Oh
you
god.
in Canada.
yeah,
Was it like what
and
like what 130, 140?
maybe yeah,
Oh
because
lord.
they're converting the U.S. dollar to the Canadian dollar, and the U.S. dollar to
Mhm.
Canadian is really bad. It's
See,
really really bad.
all right, but yeah, top 3 games that you
Yeah,
currently want to
so
play.
Cyberpunk. Yeah, Cyberpunk. There's another game too. It's not on my list, but somebody recommended me to play. It's a well, the Chilla Arts game. I'm playing the first one. I
Hmm.
want to play it because it looks really really cool. And I'm starting the horror realm kind of thing. Like I'm starting to gear towards the horror gaming realm. And there's another game too. Is it called Expedition
33.
30?
33. Yeah, you gotta play that
Yeah.
shit. That's
Yeah,
amazing. That shit's
If you have
it's
amazing.
really it,
and if you have the
yeah, it's
PC
really
Game
good.
Pass, it's on there.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's how I
really?
played it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the PC Game Pass. Yep.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Those are the three games because a lot of people said that Expedition 33 might be part of Game of the Year.
Hmm.
It
Um,
will be.
It will be.
people think it's because it's a huge milestone for them as well because I think the
Mhm.
game was developed by just a few people. Like I think it was
Hmm.
Yeah.
like one to three people, I think.
I think it's
30,
more
yeah.
than that.
Oh,
It's
more than
30
that?
people,
Oh,
yeah.
30? Oh, okay, okay. But it's very still like it's still
Hmm.
small, but they actually didn't think that this game was going to be big than they thought it would because I think they come from different bigger gaming companies. They just came together and be like,
Hmm.
"Hey, let's make a game together." And they honestly didn't think that it was going to make it this far and be this popular. And it looks really cool. It reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy.
It
Um
does. When it comes to
like
the
the
turn-based
game mechanic.
strategy.
Yeah, the turn-based. And I like turn-based games, so a lot of people recommended that game to me. So those are the three games. Chilla Arts. I'm playing that game horror. Hopefully I don't get too scared. And then Cyberpunk, and then the Expedition 33. And I
Mhm.
think that game came out this year, right? Expedition
Yeah, it
33.
came
Yeah.
out like in
Yep.
April, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's going
That
to be contending for Game of the Year along with Ghost of Yote.
Mhm.
Um, I hope it would, because I don't know if they have a certain like deadline on when they submit. I don't know how it works.
Oh, it's
Like,
not till like
November.
November
Yeah.
something. So like
oh,
yeah,
okay, so they're
they
good.
like Metroid's not gonna be able to make it, but everything else, yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's probably gonna be like Expedition, DK, Ghost of Yotei, Hollow
Okay.
Knight, Death Stranding, and Swift Fiction. It's probably gonna be the 6.
Yeah.
Another game too is Little Nightmares as well. It's on my list.
I heard the new
Nightmares
one is not
3.
as scary as like the previous two. It's more
Yeah,
puzzle based and stuff like that.
I played 1 and 2, and it was amazing. I love the horror-esque of it and the design, the game design and the mechanics. Like, I love there's everything about it, but I've been hearing some mixed reviews about the third one. And a lot of people said that the reason why it's not doing as well because some of I think that it's a different game development company that did it for
Yeah.
3.
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah, they did a completely different like kind of thing to 1 and 2, and a lot of people didn't like that because they thought that it was going to be the same developers from 1 and 2, but I didn't know this until recently. They said the reason why it's not as doing as well is because it's a different gaming
Mhm.
company that's doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can
Mhm.
understand that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think like it's like the like Ninja Gaiden 4 is coming out I think Tuesday, but people are excited about that because it's not like the same guy, but like Platinum's helping out to make great action games. So it's
Mm.
just like you got to take it with a grain of salt, I think.
Didn't the creator die? The
Yeah,
ninja?
yeah, mhm,
Yeah, he did, right? Yeah.
yeah,
RIP to him because I know a lot of people are Ninja Gaiden fans,
yeah.
and it really hit a lot of people's hearts when he
And
sadly
Ninja Gaiden
passed
4
away.
comes out this
In
Tuesday?
2 days,
2 days, right?
Tuesday, yeah,
Yeah,
3
Tuesday.
days, yeah.
Okay, it coming out.
Um,
Yeah, on PC Game Pass. It's available on there, so I'm definitely probably be playing it. I played the
Damn.
remake of the first one. The I like the game, but the camera controls, man, them shits was just horrible.
Yeah,
I ain't like the camera controls. The shit was just horrible, man. It was
yeah.
just
But
horrible.
I think they fixed that though in
I
this
hope
new
so.
one.
Hope so. I'm gonna try to play it. But I also got other
yeah.
games to play too. I still gotta finish Ghost of Yotei, which I'm almost done with, and then also Pokemon Legends ZA, which I like the game, but at this point right now, for someone who played Pokemon games for years, they need to come up with some fucking voice acting. I'm sorry, they need to, especially on these Switch systems now. Like I hate when
Yeah.
like I hate that
I feel
shit.
like yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not into Pokemon anymore. I thought I haven't played since like Black or X and Y,
Mhm.
and I just like it's just not me anymore. But I feel like they're not gonna do voice acting because like they're still gonna buy the game. Like people have been
Yeah,
wanting voice acting for Zelda, and it's like okay, we'll give you voice acted cutscenes. Like okay, that's fine.
I
And
mean
they
you do
just
get voice,
went in there, but
you
yeah,
do get voice acting in Zelda. It's just with Link and his muted ass ain't talking. That's like
yeah,
yeah, that's about it. But
you have to
nah,
do gibberish. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie though. When I wanted to go pick up Pokemon, when I wanted to go pick up Pokemon that Thursday, was it Thursday? No, it was that Wednesday afternoon before I went to work. I thought it was gonna be a long ass line to like get these pre-rings where you get your number. So by midnight you go pick it up. It wasn't a line for Pokemon when I went there. Cause I got there at 2 o'clock and the pre-ring starts at 3 o'clock. So I got there like what, an hour early. I'm like, where
yeah,
everybody at? So I waited in my car for like a good 15, 30 minutes. I'm like, all right, cool. Ain't nobody here. So
Wow.
I said, all right, cool. I was the first one in that motherfucker store. And I waited till like 3 o'clock to get my number. I was number one. I'm like, all right, bet. Say less. And then when midnight came around, this was like after I got off from work. I said like it was like a long line, but it was a line within the store, but not like long enough where it's like outside to the fucking store. But when I first walking in there, it's like, what number you are? I'm number one. So I could cut them. I'm like, all right, bet. I was in that bitch. I was in and out of that bitch for like 10 seconds. I was happy
Wow.
as hell. Hell yeah.
that's crazy.
I'm like,
Wow.
so many people for this damn game. But you know what? I'm not surprised at all because I seen people in line for Pokemon trading cards and
Dude,
yeah.
I saw this thing in Japan, like they were
Yeah,
fucking Pokemon.
I
That was the
saw
longest line
that.
I've ever seen
Mm-hmm.
for a
Yeah.
video game.
But them trading cards, bro. I be hearing stories about these Pokemon trading card games and then how people really go beyond these shits to get these rare cards. Like it got to a point where motherfuckers now got like X-ray machines, diamond testers, metal detector to see which cards are like rare and depending on this, that, and the third. I'm like, yo, this shit is all over some fucking cards? Really?
Yeah,
I
I've
don't know.
seen clips online of like streamers, like they're going. I think it's one of the Phase Clan members. He was going through like different Pokemon, in the packages, trying to find like the one legendary rare
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon card, and then when he was flipping through them, like he's literally showing, he's like, "Chat, I'm literally about to reveal, like I'm really about to see like if I'm gonna get this card," and he revealed it, and then he finally got it, and then everybody was going crazy and stuff. I'm like, damn, people are really
I mean, I love Pokemon. Don't get me wrong, but
they about Pokemon.
I like
They're very
Pokemon, but not that much to
excited.
get trading cards, bro. I'm not waiting in line to get no fucking cards. I'm not doing that. No. Video game is a video game and a gaming system is one thing, but for trading cards, like, yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, like when I remember when I went to go sell my Switch after I got the Switch 2, there was nobody in there to get a Switch. It was all for Pokemon cards. Like we
Wow.
had like people
Yeah.
going in on their lunch breaks and shit like that. And I'm just like, I guess I'm just, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I was always
just
more of a Yu-Gi-Oh fan growing up, to be honest with
yeah.
you. When it came to the card games,
I have a
like
friend
you want
who's
to,
older brother who plays competitively for Yu-Gi-Oh.
it gets
He
intense.
he
Yeah.
goes he recently, my friend was telling me his older brother recently went to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament in the States. And yeah, he competed on the national level. Like it was that serious. And
Oh wow.
I was like,
Mhm.
really? I didn't know it was that serious, but they said, yeah,
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments are a big deal,
Mm-hmm.
especially in like Texas. I think he went to Texas. I think he did. Texas or either Texas or Florida. I can't remember, but it was a big Yu-Gi-Oh tournament there, and he went. So
I feel
yeah.
I can see how you play Yu-Gi-Oh cards, You got the attack, the defense, the attack numbers,
Hmm.
the defense points. Well, attack points, defense points. Explain what this card do and this, that, there. Like I can see competition with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but with Pokemon cards, I can't see it. I don't know. Maybe I'm
Hmm.
just too ignorant not to see it, but it's like I don't really care about Pokemon cards like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, people go way beyond. Like even they do Pokemon. They even like different card shows out here in Jersey. They be selling Pokemon cards too, just to scam people. Literally, I'm not even bullshitting
Yeah.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
one of the GameStop employees told me about that shit. When I was there to go pick up the get my pre-ring, to get my group number or whatever, we was actually talking about Pokemon cards and stuff like that. How like people really be selling Pokemon cards at car shows to scam people. I'm like, yo, this shit can't be life.
That's
Crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that is crazy.
Well, I about to say, unless you got more questions, I know you say you got a couple questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one more. So I know you've stated that, you want to do giveaways at some point. So when you do decide to do your first one, what type of stuff do you feel you want to give back to your community
Ooh.
as far as a
Um.
giveaway?
I don't even know. Maybe I'm a huge plushies kind of girly. I love
Mm-hmm.
plushies.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of giving away a plushie that has to do with like a marine animal or something. I don't
Okay.
know. Anything plushie related. I love plushies. If you go in my room, I'm currently in my basement right now. That's where I stream. But in my room, I have a whole bunch of plushies, like a row, literally a whole row of plushies. Care Bears. I have a Build-A-Bear that I got for my birthday when I was 8. And a whole bunch of other squishmallows. Do you guys call that? Do you
I
guys have
love
squish?
those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I heard
have
about those.
some of those. Yeah, so maybe a plushie, maybe a game, either that. Like, I would love to do a giveaway on that. Start off small and then maybe eventually be like Dre and be like giveaway like
Right.
Well,
like
Be
hold
doing the
on,
stuff I
like
wish I could
console,
do.
like the
hold up.
PS6 or something.
Hold up now. Before I did gift cards. When I first did giveaways, I did like gift cards and stuff like that for everybody at one point. And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
when it came to
yeah.
like when I first started like giving away the Switch Lite
Hmm.
back in 2021. That's probably one of my first giveaways I did was a Switch Lite. So I was kind of fucking crazy what I did that shit for.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy. But back then it was just open for everybody. Until like,
Mm.
after I got to like the Xbox Series, that's how I made it to like subscribers only. It's easy for me
Oh.
because like I can see who really want this prize, people who subscribe,
Mhm.
and then I do like the
Mm-hmm.
I do like the spin the wheel shit now. And that started last year. I watched somebody did that shit with their giveaway with the spin the wheel thing. So I said, oh, okay, this sounds kind of good. Do this for only for
Mhm.
like subscribers only, stuff like that. Make it easy for me to identify who could be the winner. Cause I'm not about to be trying to spin the wheel on everybody's fucking name and trying
I
to throw.
know.
Yeah.
Was the Switch Lite the one where like you couldn't dock it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Back then
Yeah.
with $200, so it's like I could afford. I could afford it. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just do this one.
I just never yeah, I don't know anybody that had one. I just thought that like
My
'cause I
niece
think
had
the
one.
Switch
My niece had the yellow one.
oh, okay, yeah. It's like mostly if you just wanted to do handheld.
That's
Yeah,
it's not
okay.
bad. It's just like, if you really want to play it
No,
on
but it's like I think
handheld.
the actual like Switch with the dock was like what 300, so it's like it's $100
Yeah.
difference. It's like okay, yeah.
But yeah, I did like gift cards before. I did like a $25 gift card to GameStop, $25 gift card to Amazon, or another gift card for Twitch and stuff like that. I did like gift cards at first when I did my giveaways. Then I just moved on to like game systems, streaming stuff and stuff like that. So I moved up the ranks. Shit, I might do a PS6 and whenever that comes out. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
They say it's gonna. I think 2028.
Yeah.
I think 2027 they'll like a reveal and then it'll come out the next year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like maybe late next year, like 2020. I don't know. Maybe they just give like a huge like
Teaser.
a little teaser,
They're like a
and
teaser. It's like
yeah, and then 2027 they just start promoting, and then like you said, Cam, like 2028. Yeah, they release it.
yeah. I think it's just like because I think the thing with the PS5, the main criticism was when they came out, a lot of people couldn't get one, and then
Because remember during COVID anyway, so
yeah.
And then like the games, like they come out kind of late. Like you have to wait like Sony does release like a great game, but it's like every quarter, every 2 quarters. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Which is why like with the Switch 2, what's so incredible? It's like we've it's only been out like 4 months, and we already have Mario Kart, Donkey Kong,
5 months to be
Pokemon.
exact.
5
Actually,
months.
no.
Oh wait, really?
No. You're 4. You're right. 4 months. It came out in June.
I thought it was June. And you already have all these games, and like we still have Kirby Zero Ride, Metroid, that Zelda thing. It's like it's only been 6 months, so like there's no shortage of games to play.
Yeah, I feel like
so it's like
I feel like around 2027 they're gonna stop making games for the Switch 1.
Yeah,
at some point they're gonna mostly focus on Switch 2 games. So like, if I was some of y'all right now in chat, make sure y'all pick up y'all Switch 2 before them shits get expensive out here.
Or tune into Dre's giveaway.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
that too. If that happens, y'all, because like I said, the Switch 2 is fucking expensive.
Yeah.
If it happens, because the Switch 2 is fucking expensive as it is already. For $450 just for the normal one, shit, I might go to GameStop and get that shit for cheap. But nah, I might get it new though. But I don't want nobody tell me, oh, it's not working and this, that, and the third. Well, I don't know. So I might just get it. I might just get a new. I'm just getting new because now again, because the Walmart I go to, they got like 5 of them bitches in display case now. And normally you don't see the PS5 in a display case or Xbox Series in a display case. Only the Switch. It's like, damn, I'm on the Switch more than the PS5 and the series like that.
Well, I mean, the PS5 has technically been up 5 years.
I know.
It's like,
they got them in the back. They got the bitches in the back. They ain't about to show them
they
out.
all know what they look like and stuff like that. So.
But yeah, somebody asked me if I'm getting the PS5 Pro. I'm like, no, never.
No,
I'm not.
No.
Only because it's only digital, and I got physical copy games. So if I do end up buying the Pro, I have to buy the disc drive to install it, which is $80 plus the vertical stand for the Pro.
Oh, hell no.
So you spend like a good $900 at best, and that's before taxes.
And that's all. And also, like I think we've talked about this before. When you're a streamer and you do all that and you hook it up, you're like you can't really enjoy the graphical improvements unless it's on a TV because like it's still just a monitor. And even like Twitch, you can't even stream in 4K. So
only 1440p at best if you're in the beta.
Yeah,
if you
so
got
like
the beta.
it's not really worth it. No, like granted, if you don't do that and you have like a big ass TV, then I say go for it if you really want to. But I personally think the games look fine.
On the PS5, I ain't worried about it too much. I'll wait for the PS6. I'll wait for the PS6.
These Canadian prices, nope. I'm already paying $110 for a game. Like, relax. I'm not getting PS5 Pro. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
All right. So my question is here for you, Aqua. What are some of your current favorite anime or K-pop or comics or webtoons?
Okay. Can I do all 5?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So current anime that I really enjoy is Spy X Family. I really love it. Yeah,
it's so funny.
It's so funny and it's just very heartwarming to me. Like it's something like after you watch like Kaiju number 8 where you see big ass kaijus and then you
Yeah.
just turn over to Spy X Family, like the switch up is amazing. Like I love it. It's
It-
so funny.
And it's
Have you seen
currently
the
on season
last
3 right now,
latest
right?
ep-
Oh, go
Yeah.
ahead. Okay.
Have
it's
you
on
seen the
season 3 right
latest
now.
episode?
Oh, with the Trontis
the-
bolts where the lady comes.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, that was
like doing
hilarious.
the ninja shit, like the
Yeah.
fucking good eye. That was hilarious.
Yeah, and Lloyd's backstory, I'm kind of like, I know they're gonna continue it on for the next episode. I think the
Mhm.
episode comes out today. I think, right?
Yeah, I think it's out today. I gotta
Yeah,
watch
so
it
they're
after
continuing
this.
on with Lloyd's backstory and how he became a spy and the whole war that's going on between the West and the East and stuff. And it was adorable, but it's very heartbreaking. But after that bomb attack, but anyways, I'm not gonna spoil it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very sad. But Spy X Family, I'm currently loving so far. I have a lot of anime to catch up on. I still have to catch up on Kaiju, Fire Force, Dandana. I haven't watched the season 2 of Dandana yet. There's a lot. I have a list too. You guys are good. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I hope it's not Bleach. Shut your fucking mouth, awkward. Secondly, when you I would go Dan, Fire Force, Kaiju number 8. I like the season. It's a lot. It takes a little bit because there's a lot of like character development and stuff like that. New characters getting introduced, but yeah.
I'm kind of rotating between animes, so like Kaiju number 8, Dandana. Like I want to start rotating with animes and stuff, but that every time when I do that, there's more animes that are being released. Like for example,
Yeah.
like Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days is exclusively on Netflix, and I'm
Yeah.
like, but I'm on Crunchyroll. Like I don't like I'm trying to catch up on all the anime on Crunchyroll right now and stuff. So I just have a whole bunch. I'm just taking my time. But then again, too, when I heard that Fire Force is coming back, I think it's like the final season or the final
Yeah,
part
it
of
is.
the season is coming on January 9th, I think, as they said, 6th or 9th. I was
Mhm.
like, okay, I gotta get back on Fire Force because not gonna lie, I kind of stopped because there was other animes that I had to catch up on as well. And
Story of my life.
And it took so long for them to release the 3rd season. I had to go back and remember what it was even about.
Oh, Fire Force? Yeah, Fire
Yeah, 'cause
Force.
it's
I
been
had to
like
watch.
3 years.
Yeah, I had to watch the first 2 seasons again just to catch up, just to catch up for the 3rd season.
I
Oh my goodness.
started from the beginning. Like I watched Fire Force when like the final part to the third, is it 3rd season or the
I think so.
yeah,
Yeah.
or the first part to the final season, and that's when I started watching Fire Force. So I didn't have to wait like the 2 years and stuff.
Mhm.
I just
Yeah.
binged it all the way through until I stopped. I stopped at a certain point in the season and of season 2, and then I just stopped, and then I went on to a different anime because my brother's telling me, Renee, you gotta watch Solo Leveling, you gotta watch this, you gotta watch Bleach, you gotta watch,
You
you
have to
gotta
watch
watch.
Bleach. He's right about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So I was like, I know, but it's just that I'm literally
There's so
like,
many shows.
swamped.
There's so many
So many
shows.
That's-
shows.
So good.
Absolutely. And then like in January, like you said, Fire Force is coming back, Free Ren's coming back, Jujutsu Kaisen's coming back, Hell's
Oh my God,
Paradise
I
is
forgot
coming
about
back.
Man.
Free Ren.
Mhm.
I forgot about Free Ren.
And they're
I
all
forgot
coming
about
up within that
anime.
weekend with all like within each other too. Right,
Yeah.
real close to each other. They all coming up within close to each other. It's like, damn.
You know, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
maybe it'll take a break, but like from what I've been hearing stuff, January, I think it's gonna be when One Piece like starts its next arc.
Oh
And
my
that's where it gets
God.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of because I've been flip-flopping between anime shows, TV shows. Like I told Dre this on his stream. I recently got into The Bear. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that. With
The Bear, yeah.
with
On
Io
FX,
and
right?
Jeremy White. Yeah. So
I don't know
like
they call it
I
FX
know,
in your country.
yeah.
Okay.
I think it's FX here
Yeah, it
too.
is FX.
Yeah. So I know Dre would love it, The Bear, because it's like a chef cooking show, and I know you would love it, Dre. But I'm starting to get, because you're into Gordon Ramsay and stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was like, yeah. So it's right up your, like you'll enjoy it. I
Mhm.
enjoyed the first episode and second episode. And then Abbott Elementary came back. I don't know if you guys know Abbott Elementary.
I know it.
They recently
Mhm.
came back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been catching up on the episodes. The last 2 episodes as well. Funny.
It's kind of like the
funny,
Office, but like
Mhm.
in school. type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they call it mockumentary. They call it where it's like when they
Yeah.
talk to your audience and stuff,
Mhm.
and then the way like the camera movements and everything. Like
Mhm.
it's very The Office esque, as they say. So
Okay.
I've been recently catching up on that as well. But there's just so much going on.
Mhm.
So much, and then Marvel as well. Like I haven't caught up with Marvel stuff. Like I know Marvel Zombies came out recently, and I heard it's super dope as well.
And
And I want
speaking
to
about
watch
that,
that.
I
Hmm.
don't know. I don't know if you heard about Marvel Rivals having their own little mode inspired by Marvel Zombies next
Oh
week
yeah,
or
they have a
next week.
PVE. I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, PVA.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mhm.
PVE event going on next month. Well, not next month. Next week.
Oh,
yeah.
I think it
in
starts
honor of
October
spooky
23rd.
season.
Yeah.
Like in honor of spooky season. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
I'm not really into Marvel Rivals anymore. Yeah, I didn't.
Nobody is.
Like I
Yeah.
can only play with these guys, or like,
Yeah.
or you if you
Mhm.
want to play, but I can only play with like my friends and stuff like that. I can't do the random
Yeah, I
shit
can't get
anymore.
into it
Me and Dre were
anymore.
gonna fight somebody last time we played.
Nah, that just pissed me off to a point where
It's
it's
like
like at first,
where are the healers?
not even that. It's just the fact that there's no teamwork. Everybody want to do shit on their own, and then they get mad
Yeah.
at you when you fuck when they fuck up. They get mad at you when they fuck up. It's like, nah, you can't get mad at me when you want to fuck up. That's
Hmm.
on you. At some point, it's like
Yeah.
it was fun at first, and then like like almost a year to this game now, it's not as fun like it used to be anymore.
Yeah.
Like I bought I think this is my last time buying the season pass for this game because like I don't really
I
play like
feel
You
that
have the
like
anymore.
season pass? Oh wow.
they're
Yeah.
all taking the Overwatch approach, but no game can
Mhm.
be like Overwatch. Overwatch took over the goddamn world for years
Mm-hmm.
because it was finally a Blizzard game that wasn't complicated, that you didn't have to like grind hours and hours to get loot for. It was like, yeah, it was just
It's
hella
supposed to be
fun.
it's supposed to be the Overwatch killer, which is not. Overwatch still
It's
going
not.
strong.
Nothing will
Yeah,
kill Overwatch
a lot of people are actually going from Marvel Rivals back to
to
Overwatch. So
Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because Rivals is very toxic, man. It really is.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of stuff that's been going on in that
Mm-hmm.
world. Like I've been
It,
hearing a lot of people being talked about how toxic it is and how it's best to just play with your friends rather than play with
yeah.
randoms. It's hard to grind on rank because every time when you try to go for the next point in rank, um
You
like
lose hella points.
you lose a lot of points, and then the higher
mhm.
you go the more points you lose. Like I heard it's crazy. I
Mm-hmm.
and
stopped
then
playing because of toxicity.
and then even with quick match, like that shit's not enjoyable either. Cause like even the last
Really?
time when me and Dre and I think Cam played together, like I was a Magneto, I think Dre was Susan, I think Cam might have been Magic.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
it's like Dre was healing me, but he kept dying, and I can't. We can't push the team because I'm not the co-healer wasn't doing their part, and then they're gonna try to say in the damn game chat, Mag, you're not support, and it's like, well, what the fuck were you doing? You was in
Mm-hmm.
front of me. That's why your ass
Uh,
kept getting killed. You want to be tank? Play the tank.
and that's
That's
I can
it.
switch. It
that
ain't a
is not
problem. I'm a
my
flex
Some-
player.
like somebody got to do it. Not in Cam's
yeah.
case. He's just bad. Shut the fuck up.
And then when I did push, when I did push, the co-healer was still in front of me. So it's like you not letting me play my role, but you want to blame me for your trash
Exactly.
performance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to play those type of games with randoms because like you never know what the fuck they're
Hmm.
gonna do. That Apex Legends, that's another game too.
Oh, speak.
I
Yo,
love playing
Ooh,
speaking of
Apex Legends.
Apex.
Apex, yeah.
That's a
Well,
different ball game.
Dre, what are you doing tomorrow night? Me and Awkward need one more for Apex. We don't want to play for random.
Nothing. I was gonna stream tomorrow, but I said fuck it. I'm tired. My brain get a rest. I'm tired.
Absolutely.
After today's stream, I'm not streaming back till like Wednesday. I need 3 days. Give me like 3 days, and then I come back streaming again.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like you
Yeah.
said before. It's very draining. People don't understand how much it is to stream when it comes to
Yeah.
Right.
picking what game you want to
That's why.
play, the
Yeah.
date, the time, trying to entertain your viewers. It's a lot. And and
Yeah.
I
You need
agree
a
with
break.
and earlier, like you said too, awkward. Like you take these days off, people might forget about you and this, that, and third, and you
Yeah.
want that shit to happen. I mean, like,
That's why
fuck
I
it.
keep promoting. That's why I try to keep promoting my Twitch channel as much as
Mm-hmm.
I can because I know I'm on my break, and I basically like reiterate to people that I'm on a break. I'm on the YouTube side, so if you want to see me more, you could come over on my YouTube channel. But I had to take the break because I couldn't handle the fact that I'm putting out 2 videos a week plus streaming. Like I couldn't handle that. I edit my videos as well. So
You have the editing too.
yeah, and
Editing, and then do
I work.
thumbnails. You work as
Yeah,
well. Yeah, it's a lot.
I do swim
It's a lot,
training as
yeah.
well. I also go to the gym, so it's kind of like it's too much. I couldn't handle it, so I was like, I'm gonna just dedicate myself to just YouTube, and then I'll just take a break because I can't deal
People,
with it
your
anymore.
community want the people in your community. They should understand that. If they don't
Mhm.
understand that, fuck them.
We,
That's all.
yeah,
it
we
is
all
to
have
it.
lives. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yep.
We all got full time
currently-
jobs.
yeah.
Mhm.
Like currently I'm not working, but when I was just like, I would stream at night. It's like, what do you want me to do? I'm at work, then I gotta go work out, and then
Mhm.
get me some food.
Yeah.
All right, then stream, and then I'm going to bed. That was during the weekdays.
You know what
And
I like?
sometimes
You know what I?
What's
You
up?
know what? You know what's really funny though, right? When people tell you, "Oh, you should stream this time or stream on this day," but when you do that, they don't really come and support you and stuff like that. It's like, why the fuck you tell me what to do, but yet you don't be here? You know?
And that's and like, so you gonna tell my boss that? Like, I'm at work most of them times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, people will come to your stream whenever they want to or not. It all depends how they
Yeah.
feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it is what it is though. For me,
Mhm.
I was probably streaming at least like four or 5 days a week at best.
Mm. Yeah.
And then on top of that, I still got to put out. On top of that, I still got to record video for my YouTube channel and edit it and stuff like that. Come
Mhm.
up with thumbnails and shit. It's a lot. People don't understand. It's
It
a
is a
lot.
lot. It is a lot, especially if you want to also take time for yourself, catch up
Mhm.
on some anime
Exactly.
as well, and
Not
also catch up
everybody.
on your
Go ahead.
interests as well.
Not
Like catch up on
everybody's
your
a full time
interests.
content. Not everybody's a full time content creator. People
Yeah.
got lives outside of this shit.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be in everybody's streams every single day.
Mhm.
Hell no. There be
Yeah.
days where I just don't want to be
Exactly.
on. There be days where I just don't want to be on Twitter to watch people's streams. Not to be disrespectful or
Right.
anything like that. I just be fucking tired.
Yeah.
But even
Yeah.
with being a part-time content creator, this shit still feels like full-time and,
Yeah.
job 2.0 basically,
Exactly.
because with the work we're putting into it.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
And then it
Mhm.
gets worse if you don't.
Exactly.
And it gets worse if that work, all that hard work you put in, don't really come out good.
Doesn't translate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It depends on
Mhm.
people though. You know what I'm saying? Some people take that shit very seriously. For me, if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. I don't really
It's
take
a
it.
hobby. Yeah.
To me, it's a
Mhm.
hobby.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta really treat it as.
I treat this shit as a
Yeah.
hobby. Most people don't treat this shit as a hobby. People treat this shit as a job. And if your
Yeah.
performance don't come out good, then it's like now you start having doubts. Like, damn, do I really want to become a streamer and stuff like that? So
Mhm.
when them doubts start creeping into you now.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
said I keep this shit as a hobby, man. This shit for me is a hobby.
Mhm.
If I want to stop streaming
Yeah.
today, I could if I really want to.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mhm.
Awkward, you gotta fix this autocorrect, bro.
Ah, we need a
Oh my
segment.
God.
We need a segment for both of y'all, yo. I
Yeah.
swear, we need a segment for both of y'all. You
Yeah.
you and Awkward and Cam. I swear to God now. All right,
Yeah.
so if you could live in
Okay.
any anime or what you gonna say, Cam?
Dan, that was my question. That's crazy.
Oh, what if you could live in any anime or webtoon world for a day? What would it be? That was your question.
I was yeah, any
Oh,
anime
okay.
for a day. Yeah. But you
Ooh.
already asked it, so it's whatever.
I don't even know because every anime that I watch, like something is always going down. Something, and I don't want to live in there. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Okay. I don't want to live in Spy X Family World. I was thinking about that, but they're fighting. They're literally fighting. There's
Yeah,
a war going on.
and they're in like the 1900s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no.
Why? I'm about to say like why though? Why that world? Because it's just a fight and stuff like that.
Yeah, so like that, like there's a war going on, and I don't know. I don't
Mhm.
want to get caught up in that. What anime
Understandably so.
world? Maybe Sailor Moon. I don't know. But then again, too, they're fighting over there too. But Sailor Moon, I love Sailor Moon. I love it. Maybe I'll live in that world. I don't know.
I like that
I
show
don't
too.
know.
I ain't gonna lie. I like that show. Sailor Moon.
Yeah, Sailor Moon. Yeah, Maybe I could become a magical girl. I don't know.
That was my shit back in the day too. Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
mostly like an old head when it comes to anime, like Sailor Moon, Inuyasha,
Mhm.
Yu Yu Hakusho, Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood. What
Oh
other
my
ones?
gosh.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z to be exact. Naruto.
Mhm.
Like I'm an old head when it comes to like
I mean,
when it comes to
real
anime.
talk, you could live in Dragon Ball Z world. Like they fight, but it's like not every day. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's not like every 3 years.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like you'd be fine. I think maybe I could probably live in Pokemon's world. That'd be pretty.
Oh
dope,
my
I'd
gosh, I
say.
forgot about Pokemon.
Yeah. You know
Yeah, I
what?
would live there too.
That's a good world too.
Pokemon
Yeah.
would actually kind of lit though. I ain't gonna
Hell
lie.
yeah.
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 I wouldn't even need a car. I'd just be riding on my Charizard and
I
shit.
forgot about Pokemon.
Right.
Yes. Pokemon.
Mm.
I would live there too. I forgot about
You're not
Pokemon.
living in Attack on Titan land.
But I make sure I grow up though. I don't want to be like
Whoa.
Ash.
Attack it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but Attack on Titan never, ever.
Nah, I can't deal with them
Like,
fucking
Not only like the
giants.
Titans and all that stuff, but like life just looks boring in the universe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like every time they were just chilling, I was like, I would be so bored. Like, what are we supposed to do?
And plus, I'm Titan looks scary as hell. You got one
Yeah.
running,
Especially if you're Eldian too. You could turn into a Titan just by
Yeah.
having
and
something
then you got
injected.
big ass motherfuckers running at you naked.
Oh
That's
god.
crazy.
Oh
Man.
See somebody naked,
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But now Pokemon, the Pokemon definitely be lit. You know, you capture your own Pokemon as a pet
Mhm.
on some Power Wheel shit. You tell them what to do.
Yeah.
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 But what's your favorite reality show? If you don't want me asking, Aqua, what is your favorite reality show that you like to watch?
Okay, so I stopped watching reality shows because they got too much. But back in university days, my friends and I we used to watch. There's this show called it's about a group of rich people and their lives. It's called Bling. It's like Crazy Rich Asians. Like
Mhm.
basically, it's on Netflix exclusive reality show. Basically, a bunch of rich Asians from all over in East Asia. They come together for a reality show and stuff, and it goes through their rich life, their drama between them and all that stuff. I can't remember the name, but that was a reality show that we watched all the time. We also watched the one with the real estate. I don't know what's called.
I think I know what
it's
you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, it's on Netflix as well. It was a real estate reality TV show, a lot of drama on there. But my friend wants me to get into the Real Housewives of
Mm-mm.
Potomac
Mm-mm.
and Atlanta,
Mm-mm.
and I'm
Don't
like,
do it.
girl,
Don't do
do
it.
you no?
Don't
I
do
saw
it.
I saw clips. I've been seeing clips. I've been seeing like trailers and stuff because I was kind of interested. I was like, oh, Real Housewives, what is it about? I just see craziness. And then she also wanted me to get into the Secret Lives of Mormon Lives or something like that.
Never heard that one before.
Right.
Secret Life of Mormon Wives. Basically, it's about different Mormon wives and their drama as well.
Oh.
I'm like, what is this? This is crazy. But yeah, I
I'm
stopped
not gonna lie
watching.
though. It might be better than fucking Love and Hip Hop. I'll tell you that much. You ever watch Love
Oh,
and Hip Hop?
really? I've seen clips of
Clips
fighting.
yeah, that's
of
basically
people
yeah.
fighting.
Yeah, that's
They
basically
just
it.
I
they
think
just
Cardi
need
B was
Jesus.
on it, right?
Like they
Cardi
need
B was on it?
Jesus.
What happened?
Yeah. Wasn't Cardi B on it?
Yeah, she was in. She was on New York.
When she
It was
threw
New
the
York,
shoe.
right?
It was on New York. Yeah, she was on the New York one.
She
Yeah.
threw the shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
be
just
honest with y'all. I'll be honest with y'all. Cardi B so damn rich. I would just take the shoe and go sell it on the internet for like $50,000.
mhm.
Someone would buy it.
Yeah,
Someone
that's-
definitely would.
But when it comes to Love and Hip Hop though, I used to watch Love and Hip Hop back in like in the mid 2000s, like back when it was like only on New York, and then the other spinoffs like it was Atlanta, then Miami, and then LA. I don't mind watching the New York and the Atlanta version, but like as the years going on, it started becoming so damn repetitive when it comes to like
Yeah.
it becomes repetitive. Like, oh, you cheating on my man with this bitch and this, then the third. Somebody trying to become a rapper, and it's like, bro, it's the
Yeah.
same. It's like the same storyline over again. Like,
Yeah.
I felt the
Really
same way
is.
with Black Ink.
yeah, Black Ink too, but Black Ink was the shit though. I don't mind Black Ink, but
It
Love and Hip
was.
Hop, but thing with Black Ink is that they did more fighting than fucking tattooing. Is like, what's the purpose of the
Yeah.
show then? Like, they probably do like one
Right.
or two tattoos in an episode, but other than that, it's mostly
Mhm.
drama, fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
just go
was
ahead.
actually introduced to that Ink reality show to your channel, Dre. I remember you were watching a couple of episodes that were, I think,
Mhm.
were on YouTube and stuff,
Yeah,
and I did not know I did not know they had a tattoo reality show until I watched your streams. I was like,
yeah,
I'm like, there's drama in the tattoo world, like in the
yeah.
tattoo space. I
There's
was
Yep.
drama
like,
everywhere.
y'all need to focus on your work. You gotta make sure that
Right.
you're coloring in the lines on a person's skin. Like you guys
Mhm.
are fighting about like this person opening up a business behind someone's back or opening up a savings account or whatever. And I'm like, what's going on in this world?
It's
This is
reality TV show. People
crazy.
love that type of
Yeah,
shit. They love the drama.
yeah,
Look at
yeah.
Zeus TV. Their
Oh,
work. There should be the
From
worst.
Oxygen to Zeus is crazy.
From Oxygen. Oh, that was
bro.
Oxygen.
Yeah, they were Oxygen Channel.
Mhm.
Bad Girls Club originally started there, and then I guess after I know there was a season where I think it was with Jayla and the Claremont twins,
Mhm.
but all their shit got destroyed, and I think they actually sued and won. So I think that kind of put a hold to why they stopped premiering on Oxygen. I think if I'm correct, and then eventually I think Natalie had bought it or something, and it's now on Zeus Network or some shit.
Oh, baddies now.
So
They're
that's
called
why it don't
baddies.
hit the same as it used to. Yeah, and just
Wow.
rebrand it.
Because
That's
now
crazy.
it's all over the place. Now I think the current one. So I don't know if it's current or not though, but most recently they had the baddies in Africa. I'm like, in
Mhm.
Africa, come on now, really? Y'all find out in Africa? Like, come on, you giving us a name? You giving Americans a bad name? It's bad enough already,
Yeah.
but you doing it in Africa?
Yeah.
Like, it's like I watch. Like I know a certain streamer that that will stream baddies when I'm at work, so I watch it.
I think I know who you're talking about.
So like
I think
I be
I know
seeing
who you're
most of the
talking about.
episodes like majority of the episodes you're just fighting and arguing and this, that, third, weed pulling out, waves flying off, and people
And
bloody and
it's
shit. I'm like,
crazy.
ew.
And
Yeah,
they
because Bad
instigated
Girls
too.
Club, yeah, it was a little bit of that in Bad Girls Club, but they actually had like life coaches and other shit. So it's like it wasn't so much fighting and drinking. Like, yeah, there was a little bit of drama, but once
Yeah.
that season hit with Jayla and the Claremont twins, I think
Mhm.
that put a stop to that shit because they lost a lot of money from that lawsuit.
And then now you
Yeah.
got social media. They're taking over to social media now and stuff like that. So like
And
this,
they
the
instigated
story don't end
too.
there. The story don't ends on the reality TV. It's on social media as well. So it's like, damn.
Yeah, they start instigating it too. Like they have like a whole segment of like, okay, girls, like if you want to get something off your chest, now's the time. And then all of a sudden the girls stand up. They're like, I heard you were talking shit about this person on social media or about me on social media. And then they
Mhm.
start swinging arms. And I'm like,
And then it gets personal.
Like, y'all was
Again,
just cool not even 5 minutes ago.
right.
and then it gets personal,
Yeah.
talking about somebody personal, like family members and this, that, third. That's why I crossed the line. Like, come on now, what y'all talking about somebody's child for, somebody's wife or husband, and this, that, third? Like, y'all can just talk shit amongst yourselves, but like, if y'all put people in y'all arguments, that's where I cross the line at. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't know if y'all be on social media a lot when it comes to like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Like,
I'm
bruh,
over it. I've
Nicki
been
a
over it since it
hater.
started.
Nikki said some wild shit towards Cardi B's children. I'm not gonna say what she said
But
about her children, but
ain't nobody care what Nicki Minaj say nowadays. She crazy.
yeah, I think something wrong. I think mentally something's really wrong with her, yo.
We been knew something was wrong with Nicki Minaj. We just never really cared because the music was so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess, but like, it's just like, bro, Nicki crazy, yo. It's like you got beef for every female rapper. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what
I
did they
think
do to
she's
you?
I think she might be on something. I don't want to put anything on her. She probably, I don't know, but like there's a lot going on with her because her husband's like a serial rapist. Like she's on the sex offender list, and also
She
too
got a thing with them though. She got a thing for them though. You really think about it.
her brother, I think her
Mhm.
brother as well is on that list.
Yeah.
And she just be throwing jabs at every single rapper that comes her way. Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, I think Lotto.
And she made songs with them. That's the crazy thing about it.
Fuck.
That's the
Like,
thing too. Yeah, they all made songs together. Like literally, Nicki Minaj made a song with Cardi B. I think
mm-hmm.
with Megan Thee Stallion as well.
Yep, and Ice
So
Spice.
I know
Yep.
Spice. So I don't know what's going on in her head, but I just it's I can't fuck with her anymore. I'm sorry, guys.
And then you got this shit on
I
social
can't.
media. You know, everybody gonna have their
I
opinion.
can't. Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Like,
telling you, man, social media is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then you get mad when your business is out there on social media. Like, well, you put it out there for a reason. And you get mad when somebody
yeah,
like somebody commented on your post, on your tweet, whatever.
yeah,
Now you can't get
yeah,
mad. It's in public view now.
yeah.
And Stephon Diggs, man, for those who don't know who Stephon Diggs, he is the wide receiver with the New England Patriots. Go Patriots, by the way. You know he dating Cardi B.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
and
I don't
she's
know
still
who he is.
married she's still married to Offset. They never get a divorce. I'm like, so you had a baby, so you having a baby with Stephon Diggs, and you know for a fact you still married with Offset. I'm like, ooh, child, what are you doing?
I'm leaving that to them. You
Yeah,
know,
you
if
know
Offset,
that's rich people shit at this point. You
yeah,
know,
that's not my problem.
you know,
Yeah,
millionaires. You know, with millionaires, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. You know, we just there just to watch. At some point, it's like, who the fuck am I? I'm just a normal
yeah,
nigga. You're a millionaire. You can do
yeah,
whatever the fuck you want. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And I feel bad for you know what Stephon Diggs. And you also I heard that Stephon Diggs might have 2 kids on the way with
I
2
heard
other
that
women,
I've heard
too.
that too.
I
and he
heard
might
that
be gay
too.
too. But it's rich people problems at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's rich people problems at this point. I
Oh,
got no beef with that. I got no part of that.
oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just
There's nothing wrong with that, but I didn't know all that. I don't know who
I didn't
Stefan
know all
Diggs
that
is.
either.
I didn't know.
yeah.
But
Stephon Diggs, he's a wide receiver for the
He wide
Patriots.
receiver. He'll be doing good in the regular season, man. Then they could choke in the playoffs.
Yeah, yep. It'd be like that. I swear to God. Shit, we might make it to the playoffs too. And if we do, Stephon might
Probably
choke.
will. Well,
Stephon
yeah,
might choke, man, for real.
yeah.
But anyway, back to anime though.
That's what we was talking about.
Yeah, we just go to different topics every now.
I like that though.
I do too. That's why we just keep the flow going. You know, we just keep the flow
Yeah.
going.
But
But yeah,
before we move off, I'm just like I just be remembering that last playoff game that Stephon had in the Bills. Oh my God, it was right here. The ball, like you got it, like bro, you and like I'm not even a Bills. I'm like, bro, you gotta catch that.
and then you get
Yeah,
mad, like you get mad
and then
when
I
you
got
don't
mad
get
at
the
Josh
ball.
Allen. I'm like, I really wish somebody just showed him the tape. Stephon, it was right here. Use your arms. It hits you with the chest too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so Aqua, what is your so what anime would you say that's very overrated? Like too much hype that just don't need to be.
Okay, y'all don't beat my ass, please, please. One Piece. I'm sorry. I'm
All right.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just okay. I've just been hearing. I don't watch One Piece, so
Why you say it's overhated if you want to watch it?
I know, but like it's just I just don't like I just heard a lot of things with the fandom, with One Piece
Okay.
fans and all that stuff. And I've been hearing a lot of people be talking about how toxic it is in the One Piece fandom.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So I've just been hearing like even when they released the like the actors and actresses for the live action One Piece, there was a lot of racial slurs being thrown around and
Of
racist
course.
stuff being going on, especially with the I know what the actress's name. She was in Bridgerton. She was in season 2 of Bridgerton. She played the younger sister of one of the love interests. I forgot her name. She's of South Asian descent. I forgot her name, but she plays a very famous, very renowned character. And she's of Indian descent or South Asian descent, and a lot of people didn't like that because they didn't like the whole race swapping kind of thing. And like it got to a point where it kind of got toxic and stuff with One Piece. But I want to get into One Piece. It's just that a lot of people just doesn't want me to join in on it.
Yeah,
Like I
you
think
just
it's
gotta
the
watch
fandom.
yeah,
The
you just gotta
fandom
watch the
itself.
show. Ignore the fandom. Like just
Yeah.
watch the show.
So I just think it's overrated to the point like where like it's just too much. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's just
Too many
overrated.
episodes for me.
that aspect, that too. But then again, too, I'd be binge watching like anime like nobody's business if I had the time. Like I would probably be in the hundreds if I were to binge watch One Piece if I had the time. But yeah, but I One Piece for me, I just don't know. It's just something that I
Oh
feel like
yeah.
maybe I'll get into maybe eventually, but I don't know. With the long list that I have for animes I need to catch up on, I don't know at this point. So
Nah, that's
even though I never
understandable.
watched it,
Yeah.
I really want to get into it because I see how excited people are for the next episode or when the next manga a chapter drops. But I don't know.
Yeah.
For me,
For me, it's like, the issues with the live action, that didn't make any sense. It's like, it is based on an anime, and then
hmm
like you can't, like, these are real people, like, you
yeah,
drew the character,
Mhm.
yeah,
right? They're not going to
yeah,
find someone who's a carbon copy to something you
hmm
drew on a piece of paper. Like
yeah,
usually that's the other way around. But so
hmm
that didn't like make any sense to me. But yeah, no, Bear is
yeah,
correct. You have to enjoy One Piece with the idea of not being part of the fandom. That's the thing with a lot of shows, to be honest. Like you just have to watch them
yeah.
and just move on with your life.
That applies
Mhm.
to K-pop too. Sorry, I had to throw that out
Wait,
there.
K-pop?
Yeah.
What about K-pop?
K-pop.
Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters. That shit on Netflix.
No, well, not K-pop Demon Hunt, but K-pop in general with the different K-pop groups.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
sometimes stands be too much in the K-pop world. They be throwing stuff a lot. There's this whole controversy of I don't know if I doubt you guys hear about it, but recently W Korea did a breast cancer awareness event
Mhm.
and people didn't know it was a breast cancer awareness event because over the years, people thought it was just a fundraising event where K pop idols, actors come together and just party all night. But then when it came to a point when people revealed that it was actually for a breast cancer event, things turned hell on loose on K pop Twitter because there was a lot of partying. Nobody was celebrating or commemorating all those cancer survivors that they're there for this event. Nobody wore pink ribbons. Nobody wore pink. A lot of people were drinking and laughing and partying, and
Mm-mm-mm.
apparently they didn't even raise like enough money for this event, as in like they think it might be money laundering going on over there and all that stuff, and it kind of turned sour because a lot of K-pop stans were defending their idols over at these events, and it comes to a point where it has become so toxic to the point where people are just throwing words and not even focusing on the real issue on why people are are like why this thing is such a big issue. They're not even like commemorating cancer survivors. They're literally just partying and drinking, not even acknowledging all the women that are going through it, not raising not raising enough money over the past 20 years that they've been having this event. It's a lot going on, but like K-pop stands, it's another world that you don't want to get into as well
Nah, I
because
don't. I don't. Mm-mm.
sometimes K-pop fandoms ruin the group for you, and eventually it'll lead you to understanding the group because of how toxic the fandom is. But it's these are one of the examples. There's a lot going on as well. Um, I don't really get into all of that because I'm in the content creating side, so that's already enough. There's a
Yeah,
lot going on
I'm
over there.
ready. Yeah, I'm already on the streamer side. Like, and the streamer slash content community side is already crazy as it already. We already talked
It's
about it earlier today
crazy.
with the whole
Yeah.
TwitchCon shit already. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know what
So
I'm saying?
I just listen to any releases that they come out whether it's singles, albums, whatever. I listen to it and then I just give my little input to myself about what songs I like, what songs I don't like. But other than that, I'm trying to stray more away from the K-pop world. When it comes to fandoms and stuff, I'll go to their concerts, my favorite group concerts. But other than that, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
just a
Yes,
lot.
it gets toxic. Yeah, and that's what led me to kind of stray away from them because the fandom culture there is insane. It's
Hmm.
insane, crazy, insane, all the above.
Yeah,
So
there's a lot of toxicity coming from like, especially in the streaming community where like I don't really follow a lot of content creators, streamers like that. Like even the big time creators, like I could give a fuck less about them, to be honest with you. It's
yeah,
like they just do shit just to do shit. It's like I'm not about to I'm not about to fan over them and stuff like that. Like, yeah, y'all cool and all that,
yeah,
but not to a point like, oh my god, I'm like, nah, I'm good on that. Like,
yeah. So
I don't care. Like, I don't care about like, okay, Costner is cool, I show speed is cool and stuff like that. They do their own thing, cool, whatever, bet. But it's like I'm
Mhm.
not about to fan over them and stuff like that. Like, nah, I'm good.
Right.
Yeah, but
Like,
K-pop is a different level of like parasocial kind of like they love their idols. Like even if they do the most like bad stuff, they would still come back and defend it. Like there's a
so
lot
just to
going on with
justify their fuck ups.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's a
Yep.
lot of K-pop idols who do a lot of questionable stuff and then they will defend them till the day they die. And I'm like, you guys don't realize this is the issue that's like literally they did something that's so controversial and you're still defending them. Like that does not make any sense.
That's
Like
wild.
like they have to take off their parasocial hats and put it to the side and actually use your critical thinking skills on why they're doing the things that they're doing. Like why is it such a big deal, a big issue, a big controversy? But some of them don't do that and it's insane to me. It's insane and I'm like, okay, gotta reel myself back into the streaming world and content creating world because I just be watching and observing and I just be shaking my head every single time because this is crazy. It's crazy.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I'm already dealing with streaming and content creating drama as is. I'm not about to deal with this. So I just listen
Mhm.
to my little K-pop music once in a while and then be on my merry way because I can't deal with that anymore. I used to be heavy on into that realm, but not anymore. I'm a grown ass woman. I got some stuff to do. I got my content to worry about. I got other personal stuff
And you
that I
got
have to
these
deal with.
grown ass men and women be acting so crazy over the
Some
streaming
of them
shit too.
be some of them
Yes.
be my age. Some of them be in their 30s, 40s, sometimes
Mhm.
50s if
Mhm.
we're lucky. So yeah, they be acting a fool up in there.
And I be seeing like
Yeah.
I be seeing like streams where I Show Speed, like when I Show Speed did his American tour and stuff like that. The way
Oh,
his fans are, oh my
oh
fucking
my
god!
god,
Like, I can't deal.
crazy.
Like I can't deal with that shit, man. This fame, I can't deal with that much fame, bro. Mm-mm. I'm already
And
introvert as
there's
it is already. As it is, I just like nah. Don't
Yeah.
touch me.
And
Back the fuck
awkward
up.
and awkward said something like it's really true. Basically, Drake fans. Basically, yes.
Drake
oh
fans,
my god,
Nicki
Drake.
Minaj fans, Beyonce fans. Like they
Drake fans
just
are weird, man. I don't know.
what happened? Drake
Oh,
I
fans.
said Drake fans are weird. Like, even when
mm.
like the lawsuit when like
Oh, he
on
lost that lawsuit,
Cause
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but like
Yep.
one of my best friends, he's a Drake fan. I remember when Kendrick did the Super Bowl and he was like and he did the hey Drake, and then I remember him tweeting, "We win in that lawsuit." I'm like, nigga,
No,
you are
you're
not in
not.
that courtroom. Drake does not know who you are.
Uh,
Relax.
Yeah,
um,
like that
yeah,
parasocial shit is just out of control at this point, son. It's
and I
like when will
know
it stop?
Yeah, and I know Drake is a very big part of us here in Toronto because he basically is he's like basically everything around here in Toronto you think of Drake. He's like the representative of Toronto when it comes to he owns part of the Toronto Raptors, all of that stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I remember back in those days the Drake fandom used to well, they still do, like you said, Cam. Like they go hard for Drake, especially up here in Canada and Toronto. Yeah,
Hmm.
they go hard for Drake.
That
A
man
lot of
love being in Atlanta though. Man love
Mhm.
Oh,
being in Atlanta.
show do. He show do.
Most of his features mostly from Atlanta people, like Young Thug,
Oh,
Future.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes. I forgot Young Thug and Future from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
else?
yeah.
Lil Durk. No, not Lil Durk. Lil Baby. Yeah, he love
Oh,
his
yeah,
Atlanta
Little
I
people.
feel like
Baby as
Lil
well.
Durk is from Atlanta too, isn't he?
No, he's from Chicago.
Oh wait, okay.
Yeah, he's from Chicago. Free that boy though. Free that boy.
Yeah.
He ain't getting now. But free Max B. He
You're not
come out
getting
next
out.
month.
Free tour though, but whatever.
Free my boy Max B. He comes out next month. Damn. Y'all know who Max B is? He's
Yeah.
the yeah. So basically, he's the rock with French Montana back like in the mid 2000s. I got on to him when my brother listened to him a lot. Max B and French Montana. Man, Max B
Mm-hmm.
was that dude. And then he went to jail for murder, for attempted robbery, for robbery and murder. So he's supposed to be coming out next month. I think November 7th he's supposed to come out. So it's like I can't wait to see what he's
Was
gonna do.
was French Montana also in jail too for murder?
No.
Or was he? Oh, he
No.
okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Does he also own a label as well? French Montana. Does he have his own record label?
No.
Oh, he doesn't. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I thought I
He
heard.
don't know. He
No, I
he
don't
used to
think
rock with
so.
Bad Boys, but Diddy and stuff like that. But nah, he never owned
Yeah.
his own. record stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
Maybe I'm thinking about something else.
nah,
My
yeah,
bad. My bad. But yeah.
that's all good. Any more questions, my co-host? All right, I got.
Personally, I don't have
All right, wait, let me see. Do I have any? All right, so what's next for you, Aqua? Any upcoming plans, projects?
I know for a fact that hopefully I upload my Chilla Arts gameplay by tomorrow evening.
Mhm.
If I record it today, I don't know. Depends on how I feel after this podcast.
It'd be like that.
Depends if yeah, like sometimes I just don't feel like recording. Like I was supposed to record Thursday, but I had a long day with work, and not gonna lie, my head was kind of killing me, and I kind of wanted to do some more side missions with the Ghost of Yote. So yeah, I wanted to do some more side missions and go through like different like do different things around the house as well. So I was like, I'm cool. I won't record. So if I record on tomorrow, I mean tonight, and then eventually the gameplay should be up on my YouTube channel, AquaEmpress, tomorrow evening. The Chilla
Mhm.
Arts Convenience Store it's called. It's a horror game. Another thing, I know Bunny Fest is happening in November. Yes,
Mhm.
November. So I'll be a part of that. This is my first time ever doing a like Bunny Gang affiliate stream. So I'm doing the 11th of November. I can't remember which time slot. It's either this, I think it's the 6 to 8 time slot because I think we got 2 hour streaming time.
So you
So I
streaming
think
through their channel or your channel?
I think it's my channel because
It'll
we're
be
doing
our personal channel.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because we're gonna be rating other bunnies' streams. So
Ah,
like
okay,
they
gotcha.
have a
Mhm.
yeah. So I'm on November 11th. That's a Tuesday. I think I got the 6 to 8 slot. So I'll be streaming that. I don't know what game. I'm thinking of a cozy game. So yeah, that's coming up. And I expect more Ghost of Yote gameplays as well because screw Resident Evil 5. I'm sorry, Resident Evil 5, but screw you. Screw you. I'm playing Ghost of Yote. It's so much fun. And
Mhm.
not gonna lie, I really need to beat the Oni. I really want to beat the Oni. Like I really need to do it and move on with the main story because I feel like I'm so far behind. But then again, too, like no rush because the game is there. But yeah.
You're
Yeah,
not going. You're not going anywhere.
I'm looking forward
But
to
yeah.
play Ghost of Yote Legends next year. The co-op
Oh
online co-op
yes,
comes
the
out next year.
DLC.
It's not
The
really a D.
DLC, right?
It's not. No, it's not. I wouldn't call it a DLC. It's just a free update. It's just the
Wait,
online
that's the one
multiplayer.
multiplayer. Yes,
That's the
and I
online
heard
multiplayer. Yeah.
rumors that Jin might be added as like a character you could play. That's what I heard rumors, like Jin or something. But I'm like, how is? I guess is it gonna be his ghost or something? Because doesn't this take place like 200 years
200
3
after?
years.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think I believe
Maybe.
that rumor.
I mean,
but
maybe because think about it,
maybe.
right? When you play Ghost of Tsushima, you only play as legends, like the legends.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
So
So I
yeah,
can't wait to
yeah.
play the Yote Legends though, with online multiplayer. If I can find people to play it with, I'll definitely be on that shit heavy. Because I
Mhm.
was on that Tsushima heavy on Legends.
Yeah,
That shit was fun as hell.
yeah,
That shit was definitely
yeah.
fun as hell. But yeah. Oh, by the way, shout out to all the Bunny Gang members in here. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of Bunny Gangs people that be interviewing on this podcast a lot. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
Y'all everywhere. I
Let's
can give y'all that.
go.
Y'all are everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah. And they be
Oh,
Only gonna
showing up
get
too.
better.
The
what happened?
support, the love and support's there too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I be lurking in the Bunny Gang channel from time to time
Yeah.
during the Hoptober. I think it's called Hoptober.
October,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I know.
think Telly earlier Telly baby I think she was playing
Mhm.
water park simulator. I
Yeah.
lurked in that stream. It's so funny because she was trying to kick people out because they didn't have the wristbands to enter to the park. So every time she's just beating their asses, I was just laughing at her stream because she's like, get the hell out of here.
Nah, that should be fun.
So,
Though. I
yeah.
played on stream. You saw me play it on stream. Water
Yeah.
Park Simulator. That game is fun as hell. I like it. Like
Yeah.
normally, I don't really play simulator games. I don't really play like simulation games like that. But I've been on that shit heavy when it comes to like Water Park Simulator,
Yeah.
Deconstruction Simulator for my YouTube channel, the
Mhm.
ship simulator game that I'm doing for my YouTube channel, and I just got a game key from Key Miller. So shout out to Key Miller as well. They gave me another game key for shooter range simulator. So I might run my own gun shop. So I'm definitely gonna do it for my YouTube
Nice.
channel. Yeah, yo, Key Miller be hooking me up with these game keys. I'm not gonna lie, especially when it comes to the simulation games. I'm starting to like them. I'm starting to like them too. Like I Yeah, played all three of them, about to be four. So like I'm heavy on those
Yeah, I
games
actually
now
need to
too.
check them out because I do like a lot of simulator games. Like off stream, I've
Mhm.
been playing a lot of Power Wash Simulator.
Oh my
Hmm.
gosh, it looks so therapeutic. I don't know, just
It is.
washing dirty. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very therapeutic.
Nah,
It's like
simulator
Yeah.
it's
games.
like those random videos you find on like TikTok and stuff where it's like oddly satisfying.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
what that game is to me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
For me, it
Yeah.
had to be for me is Water Park Simulator. Between Water Park Simulator and the Construction Simulator, which is like I run my own construction company and I like to knock down buildings and shit and
Oh
sell.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit fun to say. If you ever see my YouTube channel, if you see like my YouTube video on those stuff, it's very fun, very
Yeah.
very therapeutic for me. Just to
Mhm. Just
destroy fucking
knock shit
buildings.
down.
Yeah, knock shit
Knock shit
down.
down.
Especially with the bulldozer. Ooh, child, let me tell you now, that should be fun. The wrecking ball, the wrecking ball.
Yeah.
That should be fun. Just not just seeing like the shit just coming down. It's like, ooh, damn,
Yeah.
I'm that nigga. Oh, I do got some lightning round questions for you though, Aqua.
Mhm.
So, all right, so first things first, favorite ocean animal.
Oh, the sea turtle and nudibranchs. I don't know if you ever heard of nudibranchs. They're sea slugs. They're very
Oh,
pretty.
okay.
Okay.
They if you search it up, they're like they have all kind of different colors,
Mm-hmm.
shapes. It's very pretty. I did not know about nudibranchs until I learned about it when I went to university because I had to take an invertebrate biology class and um as part of my requirements.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not know about those things until I saw how pretty they look. I'm like, that's my favorite animal. They're just so pretty to look at. But those are my two. I always switch between the two. It's either sea turtles or nudibranchs. So yeah,
Oh,
those two.
okay. All right.
Mhm.
Go to comfort game. Go to comfort game.
Fortnite. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's all good.
People say Fortnite. I really love Fortnite. Every time when I'm off stream or finish playing whatever game I play on stream
Mm-hmm.
to decompress. People say you play Fortnite to decompress. I said yes. Either that or Dead by Daylight. Those are the two.
I miss
But
Fortnite, man.
yeah, but I play builds.
Oh, you play Bill?
So people,
Oh
so
shit.
people, every time when I want to like play with other people, they say they play no builds. I don't mind no builds. Like if you want to play no builds, that's totally fine with me. But I just want to up my skills a bit with builds. So
Mm-hmm.
I
That shit too
play a
much for
lot.
me.
Yeah.
I play a lot competitively, especially I play a lot of ranked games with my brother
Mm-hmm.
because he's a pro at builds. He started playing when Fortnite came out, when it first came out. So
Oh,
he's
okay.
already a pro. He's a pro at building and he actually coached me on how to build and what to do and how to edit out of a box and how to build whatever you need to build and all that stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
that game and then Dead by Daylight. Love Dead by Daylight. I'm actually thinking about getting the pass this time around. I didn't get it last time because I didn't reach the max level because usually what I do is when it comes to any battle pass I get, I level up to the max level and then I buy the battle pass
Hmm.
and then I just buy it. I just collect everything that from there. So but yeah, those two games, I can't pick between the two. I know you said pick one, but those two are my comfort games.
All
Dead by
right.
Daylight and Fortnite. Yeah.
All right. Anime you can watch. You can rewatch forever.
Oh, Sailor Moon. I
Sailor
love
Moon.
Sailor
All
Moon.
right.
Sailor
Kate.
Moon is what got me into anime in the beginning. I was a shoujo girly, like anime girly. Like I
Mm-hmm.
loved shoujo before I moved on to shonen. Actually, like I used to watch a lot of, especially magical girl stuff, romantic stuff before I moved on to like shonen stuff. So like action packed shonen, all of that stuff. So, but Sailor Moon, I could watch forever. I love that anime. I love it.
Okay.
Mhm.
K-pop group you never skip.
Um, NCT. I don't know if you ever heard of that group. It, it's so complicated. Like there's like 25 members, but they're on a it's a rotation. So there's there's NCT is the whole K-pop group, and then they have three different groups. NCT 127, actually four actually, because there's the younger group NCT 127, NCT Dream, Wavy, and then NCT Wish. So what happens was they have a whole group of 25 men on this on this group, and they're divided into different subgroups. So and then they have another group called NCTU where they mix the groups from each subdivision, and then they create whatever music that comes out or whatever album that comes out. So for example, from NCTU they did a song called it's called Baggy Jeans, and they took members from NCT 127, NCT Dream, and Wavy, and then
Mm-hmm.
they mashed the members together to create NCTU, and then create the song Baggy Jeans. And then at one point in the year, they have their own projects based off of their own subgroups. So NCT 127 would have an album coming up, like in 1 month, and then a few months later it's NCT Dream, and then a few months later it's Wavy, and then a few months later it's NCT Wish. And Wavy is a Chinese subgroup where it's strictly Chinese members, and then NCT Wish, they have strictly Japanese members, and I think there's like 1 or 2 Korean members. So it's complicated, but that's basically the gist. I hope you guys understand, because every time I explain, they're like, "Huh?" But yeah, yeah, NCT.
I'm still trying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to digest everything you just said, but it's
Yeah,
like
it's
it's a lot.
complicated. It's like it's complicated. It's one of those very unique groups where people have to digest with, because it's like it's a whole group. NCT is like the main like umbrella, and then they
Mhm.
have multiple sub umbrellas. And then they have another sub umbrella, which is based off of the sub umbrella. Yeah,
That's a lot
so
right there.
but if there's another group that I'm into as well, they're called ATs. They're just one group, but yeah,
Okay.
ATs is another group that I'm into. And for girl groups, Blackpink. I love Blackpink. So
All right.
yeah.
So a dream streaming collab.
Ooh, I'd really love to do a stream with Barefoot Chasha
Yeah.
and Jazzy, and like those girls together. They're so hilarious, like especially when they play horror games together. They're amazing. They're just so hilarious. I would love to collab with them, especially Jazzy, guys. She's so hilarious. Even when she plays horror games and stuff, I would really love to collab with them someday. Like they're super hilarious. And also PG too. I don't know if you guys ever watch like when they do like collabs with like the they call them some bros, but I don't know if they call them anymore. But it's with PG, Berlizzi, Joe, Aiko, sometimes Rico when he comes in, Rico the Giant here and there. They're hilarious too. Yeah, they're hilarious too. I would love to collab with them as well. But yeah, but mainly Jazzy Guns and Barefoot Tasha. So.
All right. One thing you must have during streams.
My water. My
Always.
water.
Nah, I feel that.
Yeah, I don't even have my water with me, but I always have to have my water with me, and my phone as well, because sometimes I don't know, streamer bot sometimes glitches out on me, and I can't see either YouTube's chat or Twitch's chat, so I would have to pop up the chat on my phone to make sure that I read everybody's messages. And also too, sometimes it gets overwhelming with having both YouTube and Twitch together, and sometimes I miss, because I also have like my Nightbot as well as my Stream Elements as well, putting out like every few minutes my links and all that stuff, and sometimes I tend to miss some chat messages, especially when I'm in a tense game. Like for example, Alien Isolation. That game was so intense, and I missed somebody's chat message. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And then I just quickly go on my phone sometimes, because StreamerBot, it's so weird. StreamerBot's so weird. Sometimes I can't scroll. I don't know why. Maybe it's a glitch. So I just look on my phone. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay, got you. So
Yeah.
console or PC gaming?
Console. I'm sorry, console. I love console games. Even when I play PC games, I use my controller.
Yeah,
My
same
PlayStation
here.
controller. Or I recently got this green Xbox controller, because I know some certain games you can't use PlayStation controllers. They said use Xbox. So
Yeah,
controllers. I can't do keyboard and mouse. I'm
I
sorry.
got the red one and I got the black one. I got two Xbox
blue.
controllers. Yeah.
I have a hot pink one.
Real quick, I got a question about these. I got a question about these controllers. How, when it stops being wireless, like what do you do to fix that? Because I thought it was the battery, and then I would just like plug it up and charge it, but like every time I unplug it, it just goes it just shuts down, and when I try to turn it on, it doesn't do.
Do you have Bluetooth? Do you have
Mhm.
Bluetooth on your computer?
Yeah, and it's on.
Oh, do you connect it? Do you know how to
Yeah,
connect your controller to your Bluetooth on your PC?
yeah, I thought it did that already. Like, I
Mm,
guess it just stopped.
yeah, you got to do it again. So basically,
You might have to reconnect it, like
yeah.
disconnect it completely and
So I don't know if
maybe
you can see it. You gotta press this
reconnect
button
it.
right here.
Yeah, you
That
gotta press
sync
this button right
button.
there. Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
and then it lights, and then
Okay.
the circle lights up, and then it's connected when it turns solid.
Okay.
Yeah. Also,
Mm.
you probably got your Bluetooth headphones too. Probably that's why as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, do you
Too
know
much.
what also I had to do? I had to update my firmware or the software on my Xbox controller because I was playing stuff at midnight, and for some reason it was glitching, like it was
Uh,
glitching out on me.
uh-huh.
And then I searched up like on the internet like what you're supposed to do. They said you have to probably update your Xbox controller, even though you don't have an Xbox, which I don't. You still
I
have
don't
to.
either.
I don't
You have
either.
to download the Xbox. I think it's called Xbox, just Xbox, and then you just plug your controller into your computer, and then it would. They ask. They would ask, is this your controller? And then
Yeah.
you check to see if there's an update or not. But yeah, but if your controller, if anybody's controllers are glitching out, check to see if they have like the latest software update or
Okay.
whatever to update.
Yeah. The only
Because
reason
that's
why.
what.
Yeah. The only
Yeah.
reason I got an Xbox controller because I play PC games with my Xbox controller,
Hmm.
so that
Yeah.
I could try to stay, so I could avoid playing my
Keyboard.
PlayStation. Well, that too, but also to stop using my PlayStation controller on PC games, so that way I don't really try to avoid the stick
Oh,
shift. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
so that's why I got a
PlayStation
Xbox
sucks for
controller.
that.
Hmm.
PlayStation sucks for that. Like I play Fortnite on my PlayStation controller. The drift. Oh, lordy. And then my brother was like, "So why don't you just switch over to Xbox?" But I'm like, I'm so used to the controls. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if you guys ever get this feeling of like when you think like you're pressing the X button to jump for like PlayStation, but then when you switch over, it's like a completely different button on a different spot. And I'm like, wait, this is.
Nah, for me, nah,
Uh,
no, it's the Switch and the Xbox for me when it comes to the
Yep,
controllers.
Real? Oh yeah, because
that's my problem.
isn't it like not opposite, but
They're
like
kind of like reversed almost. It's
Yeah.
weird.
yeah, like they're flipped a little
Hmm.
bit.
PlayStation and Xbox, I could get used to. You know what I'm saying? Like that
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
change. It's just the Switch to Xbox controllers. It's
Yeah,
different. Because
that's
like you
my
said,
problem too.
because look at this, right? This is my Switch 2 Pro controller. And then you got the A here and the B here. You got the A here and the B here
Oh
on
my
Switch controller.
Yeah.
god.
And then on Xbox controller, you have the A
A's out
here
the bottom.
and
Yeah.
then you got the
Right.
B here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why like switching games from Switch to Xbox controllers, man, should be difficult.
That's why I
Yeah.
always use. That's
I
why I always had
understand the
to use my game from
frustration.
controller.
Mhm.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, GameCube. Oh my
Then
gosh.
this is the NYXI 10% off if you want the code. But yeah, this is like the wireless.
Send it my way. I need
Yeah.
another one.
For
All
me
right, yeah,
too.
I'll send you the thing.
Yeah, same here, same here, same
That's
here.
so cool.
This is my last question of the day.
Hmm.
So, what advice would you give to new creators who wants to build a positive and welcoming community?
I would say, be you,
Mhm.
be as authentic as you can possibly be. Because there's a lot of people who are not doing it for the right reasons. Especially if they just want to get numbers, just want to get numbers. They don't care about their community sometimes. But I would say just be you. Have a positive and open mindset sometimes when it comes to gaming and stuff. Maybe you'll be like, like if somebody were to suggest you like, maybe you should try this game. Like don't I always say don't be like an asshole. Be like, I'm not playing that game. Just maybe try it out or just look at gaming clips. That's what I always do. And be like, hey, maybe I should try this out. Also to like just be positive all the time because this world is very shitty. As
It
you can
really
see,
is.
like it's really, really bad. So try to be as positive as you can be. And that's basically it. Just be you. Don't give up as well. I always say that to myself as well. Don't give up. Do what makes you happy. Don't worry about what other people think of you. And basically just be you and be your positive happy self. Play whatever you want to play. Don't let other people tell you what you want, what you should play or what you
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't play. Like there's so many games, there's different like kinds of games. There's cozy games, there's horror games, there's action pack games, there's RPG games, JRPG games. Like there's so many games, and there's so many content creators who dive into those different kind of games as well. So but as well, like for yourself, you could play whatever game you want to. It's your channel, it's your stream. Do whatever you want to do that makes you happy and have a fun time doing this. Don't make it seem as if it's like a job, even though sometimes it tends to be that way. But yeah, just do it to please yourself, and hopefully it will eventually please others as well. So yeah. That's it.
Appreciate that, Aqua. Thank you for those kind
You're
words. Thank you
welcome.
for
Yeah.
Very
those
wise
wonderful
words
advice.
too.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
Aqua,
Yeah.
thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure having you on the podcast. We had
No
an amazing
worries,
time on
guys.
here.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys so much for allowing me to be here. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. So
Thank you.
no problem.
Thank you very much. Well, hope you have a wonderful day, Aqua. And
Yes, you too.
all right, see you around. Peace
Bye.
out.
Bye, guys.